All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've just been told that my list is inefficient. Apparently, you can put a shield on the sergeant with the xenophage.
Okay.
But the squad can only have like a max of 2 or 3 shields anyway. So yeah. Anyway, we learn. List is submit now. Anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's stream. We are playing the new shiny mission deck, which really annoys me that they've just started calling it Chapter Approved and not like Leviathan, Prime.
Yeah, they didn't come up with a cool narrative name.
Cool name. So
It should have been Armageddon because that was the latest Crusade pack.
is it?
Yeah.
I'm getting sure. But yes, we have the shiny new pack that's now officially all out and everywhere available, unless you bought it from GW, and then you'll be waiting for a while.
Yeah, Charles had to bribe somebody to get his deck.
No, Charles just got lucky with the pre-orders. That's all it is. But yes, we've got the shiny new actual physical cards, so we don't need to use an app or anything. We are playing the latest data slate and rules pack and missions, so that's all good stuff. If you have any questions about that sort of stuff or our thoughts on the new mission pack, throw them in the comments. We are playing round 5 from UKTC. They have announced apparently on the Discord that there'll be new maps for testing available on Monday.
Look forward to that.
Look forward to that. But I picked round 5 because it's fairly standard. Scorched Earth is still in there. We're not playing with a twist because I do not think they'll be in competitive play.
Yeah. I would not like a 3d6 charge, please.
I would like a 3d6 charge. I would like auto advance 6 on my entire army.
I do not want that. No,
but yeah, no, I don't think twists are going to be a thing in competitive, so we're just not using them on the channel for now because this is a competitively focused channel. We have Steve with his GSC.
Hello.
And me with my latest meta chase, Deathwatch.
When did you paint this army, Charles?
This morning. I finished off this army about 2 hours ago. But yeah, so these are our lists from this weekend. We are going to the Leeds team tournament, which is run by Carnage, who I am officially a sponsor of. So if you like events in the Northwest, go check out Northeast, the Northish. Go check out carnagecompetitive.co.uk. They run midweek events in Sheffield, and they run a lot of events all over the North, generally. Whilst we're on that topic, if you'd like to check out the other channel sponsors, we have the main channel sponsor, Mighty Media Games. You can see them on my shirt here, down below. You'll see them on the objective markers and the dice that we use. Very generously provided, all from Phil. He's also provided an affiliate link. So if you scroll down and you click that link, it will remember you. They'll put some cookies in your browser. And if you buy something, I get a little bit of kickback and everything's good. Phil he runs a phenomenal shop over in Market Drayton in the Shropshire region. Pretty much 20% discount on everything, which is quite good. He's a membership program I think you can join for a little bit a month and get a bit more discount, which is quite nice. So go check him out. Supporting him supports me. He supports the channel and the local team, which is good. We also have Resin Wargames, otherwise known as Nate.
Hi, Nate.
Hi, Nate, our resident leaf blower. He was on stream like 2 weeks ago with him and James came on, and that was all sorts of crazy. But he has recently gone full-time running his business. He prints high-quality 3D prints, all commercially licensed, available proxies for tabletop war games such as Warhammer or Dungeons & Dragons or Age of Sigmar, or their own game systems. He's got many licensed creators, so go check him out. If you use code top of the table, you'll get a 20% discount, and I will get a little bit of kickback. So please go and use that. Please go check him out. He has free shipping to the UK, and shipping internationally is done at cost, so it doesn't actually cost you any. There's no additional price tag, which is quite nice. It's just what he has to pay.
Check out his Etsy.
Check out his Etsy down below, or his Instagram and Facebook. And then finally, if you'd like to support the channel directly, the easiest and the freest way to do that is to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the content,
all the things,
the channel with your friends, with your gaming group, with your local hobby store.
Feed the algorithm.
Well on the way to 1,000 subscribers. I would love to hit it by the end of the month. I think we're about 340 at the moment, so that's a great goal that I would love to hit, mostly for my ego, but also because the algorithm really gets better when you hit 1,000 subs. We try and stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's been a bit disrupted at the moment because I've been working on building a studio, which is the super secret project. I think it's the first time I'm announcing it. Hopefully I'm moving into that next week, or moving into it this week, finishing building it next week.
We should do a special stream for that.
We should do a special stream for that. I need to figure out what I'm going to do for it. I kind of want to do a painting challenge for pick a weekend, do a 24-hour stream where paint an army, like 1,000 points or a combat patrol or something, and then play it on stream. Yeah. Something like that. But lots of ideas. If you've got an idea, let us know in the comments below. It turns out building a shed, Steve, quite expensive. So if you would like to help me not have to spend all that money without any income back, there are super chats available, super thanks if you're watching on demand, and channel memberships Memberships are by far the best way to do it. You actually get some value. You get to see the behind-the-scenes photos, the updates. I think there's a great video of me using a tractor.
Yep.
Mini excavator-y thing.
Normally on his OnlyFans, but it's on the paywall.
Yes. Yeah, it's still behind a paywall, so it's still there. But yeah, they're the best way to support the channel if you would like to throw money at my head. Right, I think that's all of the pre-stream waffle. Let's get into the army lists. So we'll start with Army 1, which is the Host of Ascension, Genestealer Cults, and it looks like that.
Okay, get it right and everything. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
You know to get it around. Yeah, I'm on GSC. I'll talk a little bit about the slate.
What does that mean? I'm a professional.
A little bit about the slate changes. So, minor tweaks for GSC. Outland Jackals, which are bike squad, went down from 80 points to 75, which is actually starting to see 1 or 2 units now properly in most lists. And the other change was the resurrection points, so how many points I get to spend on my units to bring them back has slightly changed. So Genestealers went from 3 resurrection points to 2, the bikes went from 3 to 2. So again, you'll start to see those units more because I can get them back much easier. Host of Ascension, so GSC basic rules, I get 10 points to spend throughout the game. When you kill a unit, basically infantry non-character, I get to res that unit back basing on points. I can deep strike it or bring it by it via a blip, which is like a rapid ingress that Charles can stop. Easy way to think about it. And then host rule, I get sustained and ignore cover on the turn that I come in from reserves, deep strike, etc. Also applies to my melee attacks, so my melee squad also gets sustained. The list starts off with a Primus as my warlord. He gives me a redeploy, full hit rerolls, and an enhancement which gives his unit lethals. So his brick gets lethals and sustained. 3 beneficiaries, or as I like to refer to them as brain wizards. Yes. They all get lethals on their 20-man bricks. Do you get the theme yet? It's 40, it's 80 dudes, all with lethal and sustained.
Steve does not care about the toughness characteristic.
Toughness is not a thing, so I'm happy with your T9 death cards, it's all good. One of them has got an enhancement for +1 to hit against character units. I've got a Biophagus, which is a melee wizard. He basically gives his melee unit lethals and +2 to charge. Again, do you get the theme? And then backing that up with 3 Flame Acolyte units. They get full wound rolls when you're on an objective. Just great little trading scoring units. And actually tends to punch up very well, especially with crossfire. I've got a melee 10-man Acolyte brick with damage 3. Great for things like Custodians and Terminator bodies. Yes. Oh look, Charles has brought some of those.
I brought some of those. Yep.
Another 5-man squad of the same thing. We'll just set in the backfield and farm CP on a 4+. The obligatory Ridge Runners, 2 Servi Augurs to strip cover with the indirect, and then controversial 1 2-man squad with mining lasers. Controversial because it's D3 shot last cannons, so they either do lots of stuff or absolutely nothing. But I found it at least keeps people honest. GC can be susceptible to getting run at turn 1. So include that for the change. Oh, and my 2 favourite units, which is 2 Saboteurs. They are ridiculous. I don't know why they're 65 points. GW, please don't change them. If you move within 9 inches...
65 points?
Yeah.
What's the actual fuck?
If you move within 9 inches of them, on a 2, you take D3 plus 3 mortal wounds. Normal move, fallback move. It also triggers off like reactive moves as well, which is pretty cool. They can free grenade every turn. They have an indirect gun, and they've got a 1-shot demo charge. All for the cheap point of 65.
Yeah, that's
so you'll see 2 of those in most GSC lists.
Yeah,
and that is
pretty tasty.
Everything, I think.
Cool. Did you touch on what Host of Ascension does?
Yeah, host, so sustained and ignores cover. Strats wise, I can 6-inch deep strike, which I love watching opponents try and screen that, especially when I'm going nowhere near where they're screening. I get +1 to wound against one of the enemy targets with 2 of my units, 2 CP, so you don't really use that. You get the crits on 5s, which is bananas, and I use that all the time. I'll just spam that button. I get a weird one where if you charge me, you take D3 mortals. Not really good into Marines, but actually amazing into things like Eldar.
Yeah, that's kind of good.
It just kills like two Banshees just die. It's just funny. If Charles shoots me, and after the finishing activation of that shot, so after his units finish shooting me, if I've got any model surviving, I can pick that unit up and put it back in deep strike.
That's quite a big if.
It's a big if, yeah. It's not really going to come up. I think I'm going to be dead every time he shoots me. But such is the way for GSC. And the last one is one to do with blip manipulation, where I can basically bring my unit back within 6 of a blip instead of 3 inches of a blip. I don't think I've ever used that once.
Yeah. But it's nice to at least touch on it.
That's me.
Lovely stuff. And Brendan has already preempted this.
Have you been telling me? Yes, he has.
This is the Deathwatch list. So yes. I am the Black Spear Task Force, which basically means I have doctrines, but they're not the Gladius doctrines. They're slightly more fun. I get to put special bullets in my guns and/or stabby sticks because it works in melee as well, inexplicably. So once per battle, for the whole battle round, at the start of any battle round, or the start of a battle round, I pick one of these things, and I get it for my army wide. I can get sustained hits, lethal hits, or precision hits on critical hits. which is kind of not awful into GSC, but it's not better than sustained.
Yeah.
So I might go like precision turn 1 if I'm trying to snipe some characters, and then go into sustained for everything else. But I have a strat that can point at kill teams and put them into it. We'll get into that in the game. But this is actually my Caradon's strike force, so it's
Narrative.
Narrative. That's the important thing. I'm a narrative player.
Yep.
So Warlord I have is Catan Man Dan. He's not doing his Catan Man impression, so he's just Dan today. He is a Gravis Captain. He's leading an Indomitor squad. He's got Tome of the Ectoclades as his enhancement, which means once per game when I select Oath target, because I still am normal Space Marines, I can pick a second one, and I have Oath against both of those targets at once, not just after I kill the first one, so it's actually very good into GSC. I find it's actually a really useful deterrent. Oath the thing I want to kill, Oath the thing that I think is going to come out and deal with it.
Yep.
I will kill stuff in Overwatch in this matchup, it's quite funny. I'll kill stuff in Overwatch in most matchups, to be fair, but such is life. He's leading an Indomitor kill team. I'll touch on those in a second. I then have a Genestealer, who is Bale Shah. He's got the big axe. He's got an enhancement called Thief of Secrets, which means that he has bonus, I want to say strength and damage. And then after he kills something, he gets more damage on top of that.
Yep.
So improve the strength, damage, and AP of his melee weapons by 1. At the end of the fight phase, if one or more enemy models were destroyed as a result of this melee attack made by the bearer this phase, until the end of the battle, improve the strength, damage, and armor penetration characteristics of the bearer's melee weapons by 2 instead.
Well,
People have turned around and said, does that stack because of how it's written? No.
no. Does that seem too good to be true?
Well,
it probably doesn't
yes,
stack.
I would suggest it's like
Rough
it's
rule
not
of thumb. Don't be a twat.
improving by it's not a cumulative thing. So he gets damage 4, and that's frankly more than enough.
Yeah, that's enough,
with dev wounds and precision and just bonk. Turns out I really like characters with a big stick in World Eaters and in this and in normal Marines. So he's leading a 5-man squad of Deathwatch veterans, and then we get into the 2 combi lieutenants that I've got. They haven't got names. They need to earn some. They are just cheap infiltrating because I have a lot of uppy downy and high mobility. I need something to stick around and hold objectives. Kind of limited usefulness against something like GSC, but they are good. Nonetheless, they have a reactive move. They're low op. They have stealth. They have feel no pain. Just kind of hard for Steve to try and interact with. And then we get into the infantry stuff, and let me pop down into the old army list. So I start off with my Deathwatch veterans. I have a 10-man squad and 2 squads of 5. It's already been pointed out that I have the wrong war gear equipped because my sergeants can have an extra shield as well. Didn't know that, so I've only got basically I've got 1 less shield than I need to in each of the squads. It's not
I'm sure you'll manage.
It's not the end of the world.
No.
These guys are kind of fun. They reroll hits of 1 all the time, or if my opponent does not have the Imperium or Chaos keyword, I get full hit rerolls.
I don't have those, Charles.
You don't have those, Steve?
No, I don't know.
That's a shame for you. But it's okay because only the 10-man squad has 2 blast guns. Everything else is just very choppy in melee.
Yeah.
They have Deathwatch Thunderhammers, which inexplicably strength 10, -2, flat 3 damage, dev wounds.
You definitely kill me.
That's pretty good. It's good into stuff, I don't know, like Custodes, for example, which we have round 1 of this team's tournament, or Grey Knight Terminator, Steve.
Yes.
They've got 4 up inland. They're T5.
Custodians as
They've
well.
got 3 wounds apiece.
Yeah.
Good. Bonk sticks go bonk. So I've got 2 of those, and then I have 2 Indomitor kill teams. These are the chunky boys, the Gravis kill team, as it were. They have 3 aggressors with Bolt Storm gauntlets and the blast rocket pods. They have 2 regular heavy intercessors, 2 heavy intercessors with the heavy bolt rifle, which is inexplicably like AP3 damage 3 or AP2 damage 3, quite good. And then 3 eradicators in that squad, which is less good into you, but it's whatever. When they shoot the closest eligible target, or they've made a charge move and a punch you in the face, they get +2 to strength of their weapons, which is hilarious when my Stormbotters go to strength 6.
Wouldn't be on 2s.
Winning you on 2s is quite nice. Well, I've got a strat for that anyway, so.
It's the world I live in. Just 3 guys.
Yes. And then we have the tailoring section. I have 2 Terminator teams. Just the 2, not 3, because that would be properly tailoring. These guys are like 130 points, unreasonably cheap, maybe 160. They have 3 Cyclone missile launchers, which either have like a crack profile or a frag profile, but the frag profile is 2d6 each. This unit, I can point at one of Steve's 20-man squads, and for the low price of 1 CP, I can get 6d6 plus 12, because blast, rocket shots, which is 401, plus another 20 Stormbolter shots at 401 with sustained hits. And
Lovely.
I could give them anti-infantry 2+ as well.
That's really nice of you.
Which is quite good, yes. So if you have anything left after that, Steve, it can go into this guy.
Yep.
With oaths, it gets really silly if I start shooting those at Steve. They just naturally reroll charge rolls as well on the date sheet.
Oh, why not?
Why not? Quite cute. I have a unit of Incestors to sticky objectives and sort of run around. Like I said, mobility in the Deathwatch list is insane. And I have 2 Rhinos to be party buses. We have a 10-man squad with the Watchmaster, which I totally forgot to talk about. There's a Watchmaster leading that squad to give them advance, shoot, fall back, shoot and charge, all that good stuff. And then we have the 2 5-man squads and the Genestealer just in this back corner here behind this L. It's fast. I have a stratagem at the end of Steve's turn. I can pick up and give Deep Strike to, because why not? 1 unit or 2 kill teams. All of my shit except the
Can you
Incestors.
use the Rhinos or infantry?
No, it's infantry.
Oh, okay.
It'd be hilarious if we could do it to Rhinos.
Yeah, as you will.
Does not work.
GW, right?
Is. I then have Armor Contempt. I have at the start of the command phase, I can put 2 kill teams into a Doctrine, or just a single unit, normal unit into a Doctrine. It's always going to be 2 kill teams. And then I've got the 3 special types of ammunition. One of them gives me Assault and Ignore Cover. One of them gives me bonus range and +1 AP. And then the other one gives me Anti-Monster 2+ or Anti-Infantry 2+, Anti-Monster 5+. It's only shooting though, so I can't do it in melee and inexplicably get hammers to be very, very good. I can't remember what the actual buff for when that goes off is, because they all get better if you target a kill team unit. Nope, I'm telling a lie. They can only target kill team units, but they are just get both of the buffs all of the time. Yep. Which is kind of fun. So yes, Deathwatch, very, very shooty, very, very punchy, very, very fast. I have no idea how this matchup goes.
No idea.
Steve thinks it's bad for him. I think it's okay for me if he tries to run at me. I don't think I can run at him for much the same reason. We've both got a lot of gun.
Yep.
But that is it for the army lists. Let's get into the game. I'll be rolling the black dice because Kokaradon, narrative. And Steve will be running the red dice because it was the only other dice option we had.
Yeah, we don't have a GSC colour. I don't feel like purpley colour.
There's a pink one, but it doesn't show up on camera because it's got black pips.
That's fair.
Yes. So, good luck to Mr. Steve. Do you want to redeploy, I think? Probably do the pre-game rules before we see who goes first.
I can redeploy because of the Primus. He's
Yes.
not on the board, but he would be.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm considering is moving the bikes from where they are, so maybe over here, so we can scout behind here.
Top down, so you can describe this a little bit
Let's
better.
give me an option on this. It's not a I think I will do that. That's the only thing I'm going to redeploy.
Okay.
So I'll move the bikes over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can scout behind that.
They
if I
scout
need
9. If Steve goes first, he
I can
can
just move
stop
them.
the threat in here.
to.
If
Move
Steve
them
goes second, he can just hide them here fairly easily.
back. Something like that.
Is the plan. I genuinely don't know if I want to go first or second. I
Neither do I.
suspect I want to go second just to limit Steve's jank. But...
I think so.
All right, Steve, let's have some fun. I'm going second.
I'll go first.
Good luck.
Good luck, mate.
You have some scout moves? I'll pop them to
I've
top
got some scout moves, yeah.
Hopefully that shows up on the dice cam. All right.
Let's pull these markers out of the way.
Let me go into game actions. Make player 1 go first. Just double check. There we go. Active secondary is showing as 0s. I don't like that, but that's. I updated the touchscreen to be.
Set these markers up.
For the new thing, but I'll try and fix that in
Sure.
a sec. Whilst it's Steve's
No
turn.
worries.
So do you want to do your scout moves?
I will do my
mate?
scouts, yes, so
You're up.
indeed.
And then you can do all your touchscreeny stuff. I'm gonna go and figure out.
Can you reactive move on the scout?
No, because you can't end a scout move within 9 inches.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
That is how maths works.
Yeah, but I can come like this way.
So I need this,
Let's give me an option.
that one, go away. This one is over here.
All your long range gun is your Terminators, right? That's like
No.
36.
All of them are quite good range.
What's the range on these?
24 and 36.
Okay. That's my scouts done, mate. I'm just going to tuck these guys in.
Sure.
Nothing exciting. Scout the bikes up. This give me a bit of an option if I need to. And you want me on the green?
Yes, please. Like that. Let's save.
Everything out.
That's good. I'm stopping that without you running at me.
And recover assets, which is now different.
Why are the players the wrong colour? Let me change that round. Steve.
Yeah, industry road. Interesting.
What did you draw now?
Recover assets and everything out.
Which now competes at the end of your turn. Let me just swap the 2 players around so that the names are actually matching the colours and the dice and all that good stuff. I'm playing Deathwatch. And it is Black Spirit Task Force. You were Area Denial and that other one.
Yeah, everything out and recover assets.
For assets, lovely
So
stuff.
popping the advance on this Acolyte unit.
Yep.
Lovely.
There we go.
Nice chunky advance.
Yep. And we are. Oh, there's no twist like swift action or anything yet. I haven't got a poll for today, but it's fine. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room, which is why am I playing Deathwatch all of a sudden, and not something like the Space Marines that I've been running most of the time. That would be because
It's a filthy meta chaser. No, he's only joking.
no, Marines didn't get worse. Marines got better if you're playing, I don't know, Blood Angels, for example. Sandguard went to ridiculously cheap, and so did Blade Guard. I don't have those guys painted and ready to go, and I don't like playing melee armies very much. I need to practice them a little bit more rather than anything else. This camera is hilariously knocked over onto the side. But the main change was to the Calgar Guilliman combination platter. Basically now Guilliman is per battle round for free strat, not per turn. And Calgar only gives you the CP through the Warlord. So you can either drop one of them, or it frees up Calgar to be a bit more active. You don't have to protect him as much if you want to keep Guilliman as well. They both did go down in points, which is quite nice, but it doesn't fundamentally change a lot. They're going there, are they?
Yeah, my bomb ability. No, so that's at the end of my movement. I pop my bombs off. Does that happen before your reactive move?
If they happen at the same time, you get to choose the order. So this guy.
So I need to see. So both could. Well, but I guess I wanted to obviously do this onto him because I have to see.
Yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna.
So mortals, you take 4. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I've got Feel No Pain. It's only a 5 at Feel No Pain, so he could just die. He lives on a wound.
Lives on a wound.
Now.
And you can probably reactive this guy as well.
I'm going to hold that for him because you might run Genestealers at me for area denial.
You're going to throw it away.
No. I'm going to hold it on that. I'd have to declare it, and then you just choose the order that they resolve in.
Makes sense. Oh, I'll get a CP obviously. If you've put me on. I don't get my extra one because I don't control the objective yet, and I also don't get my sticky because I don't control the objective yet.
You do get sticky because sticky's at the end of the phase.
Oh, cool. I ain't sticking in. I stand corrected. Thank you, Charles.
Yep. Yeah.
Area denial. I am tempted to throw the Genestealers at you to
either make me run away or
make you closer, and either way, bad things happen. So I want to advance the Genestealers. Massive one.
Do they have advance and charge?
They do have advance and charge.
And infiltrate.
But they don't get scout, so I am just outside the wall. If you would like to reactive move them.
No, I'm going to make. If you charge me, you have to come through the wall. That's fine by me. Before the game, we did discuss that I was potentially going to put the Judicia squad here, just on its own, to stop something like this happening. Remember, you've got recover assets, which I assume you're probably going to do with a Reductor Saboteur.
I'm going to do it. Yeah, I will do it, and I'm probably going to do it with the melee squad at the back.
Yeah, that's fine.
I could do it with this fab man.
Just as long as you don't advance everything.
Yep. Let's go stages goes up.
Yeah, I don't actually know how this matchup goes. The Aslan Jackal's just maxing their free grenades, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah,
Are you within 6 inches? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because I had to be.
Yep, that's fine.
So again, they're like only dropping 5 points doesn't seem like a huge difference, but the GSC lists are kind of so tight for points now. Like lean, they've been so refined.
Yeah.
They've been tweaked so much that like you would not. There's no reason to not put that unit in now. It's just so much superior. Probably leave my melee squad there. They're not doing huge amounts for me. So I'll recover with this squad.
Yep.
And recover with that Saboteur, which now completes at this turn.
Yep.
Which is good.
Get 3 points
so that's actually like if you're thinking about it from a perspective of like, I'm now thinking if this was, if I had my second Genestealer unit, now that I know that that's end of your turn, you put the Genestealers here. You, in theory, can get. Oh no, you wouldn't be able to quick enough. But the bikes would be potentially.
Bikes move. Well, the bikes can't infiltrate.
With a scout on the move, 14, so 20.
They don't move 14. They move 12.
Oh well, whatever the move is with the scout.
Did these move 14?
Not from that scout move.
No, they didn't need to with the scout move.
No, because the scout was like to here.
It's fine. But yeah, they only move 12.
I need to tuck around the corner. Okay, cool. I'm going to spend my CP, Charles.
Yes, mate. I will... Sorry.
Oh, you're going to react to...
I'm going to just see if he can get any further back just to make the charge technically a little bit more favourable.
You definitely could.
Like, it would make it a 3-inch charge. So I'm just going to stay where I am because it's going to limit how many models you can actually get into me. Yeah. Inch off the wall.
Agreed. I'm going to grenade strike you here.
Okay, so down to 0 CP.
For 2 models.
Cool. I will just make both of these field no pains and then we can get on about our day. Like that.
Sure. Why do you have to be like that, Charles? It's not
Call it as you roll it, lads. You can shoot a shotgun at me.
I've got a shotgun there.
You can't see me.
You can see. I should have swapped around.
So
I've got a shotgun to shoot and I might even charge you. Who knows?
Sure.
Got 2 power weapons.
Yeah, sure.
Like, maybe.
Sure. Sure,
Maybe.
Steve.
I don't know. Okay. Don't have much for the indirects. Anything to chip really.
Yeah.
We'll probably just chuck an indirect at the big squad at the back.
Sure, the Indomitable kill team.
So 8 shots.
Shot goes to 10 because blast is a thing.
Hitting you on 5s because they're equipped with Savvy Ogres.
Sure are.
Launch that dice on the floor.
That dice
I'll
is
pick that up in a minute.
Fives. My angle cam is not working. That's right. I'll fix that in a second.
Pretty good. And then T.
6.
So 4s.
Yeah.
Nice, Charles. 1. No AP.
Okay, that's just going to be a 3-up. There's no better 2-up saves in this. But take a wound. Well, one of the eradicators can do it.
Same thing with the squad. This now's going to get +1 AP and ignore cover.
Yeah, that's fine.
So number of shots. Lovely.
11. 50. I can hide fully behind Steve.
You can definitely hide behind me.
4 arms, Genestealers and stuff. Lovely stuff.
And then 4s. 2 more, AP 1.
2 more, cool.
Just chip a dude. Do not chip a dude.
Do not chip a dude.
It will shoot my incredibly powerful shotgun at you.
Yes.
We'll hit you once.
I'm stealthy, but the 6 always hits.
Does not wound you.
Lovely stuff.
We will do. I don't know if you moved him back far enough.
I didn't
12.
move him at all.
So I'll indirect from my saboteur. Within 12.
That'd be the saboteur that's.
No, because I did it with.
Okay,
with
sure. Yeah.
So D6 +3. Massive 4 shots. He hits on 4s.
Yes.
With the indirect, yeah, it's 3's base. 1 wound, AP nothing.
Alright, it's a 3-up then.
Yeah, loves it.
That's fine.
Does this guy have a fill pain as well?
Yes, they are the same data sheet. 4 wounds with a 5 fill no pain and stealth. And I can armor contempt. Remember, I have a CP for that.
Yes, you have, which is not pleasant.
Yep.
I don't think I do enough damage to you. I'll get my other now. Does stop him being a. How many attacks has he got?
6 with sustained hits, or 5 with sustained hits.
5 with sustained hits.
And dev wounds, I think.
That sounds not very nice.
Melee weapons, 5 attacks. Anti-infantry 4 plus sustained hits. Hitting on 2s. AP 1 for 1. Well, when do I declare my doctrine?
When do you start command phase?
I imagine my doctrine.
I'm actually going to charge.
It doesn't matter, sustained hits anyway.
I'm going to charge these bikes. They make it on a 10.
Cool, yeah, go for it.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
No, me neither, Steve.
I just want to kill him. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I feel
Mm-hmm.
egregious. Let's do this properly. 6, 4, and then he can come this way.
Yeah, it is nice to do it properly. Start of my command phase is when I pick my doctrines.
And then I don't know what the Genestealers need.
Cool.
7 will do that. My thoughts here are just to tie up assets that might be able to do actions and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
And just get some area.
Steve, you know I've got a turn 1 deep strike, right?
I do now.
Because I can up you down at the end of your turn and give something deep strike.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're going to kill stuff, you're going to kill stuff.
Yeah.
You can come into this squad and nuke it.
Yeah, I was probably just going to drop here, try and bang a 9 into your home field.
Yep.
Tag everything up.
That's fine.
It's probably not a good idea. If I had a squad of Terminators on the board, I would 100% do it because they will pick that up.
Yep.
But the Indomitors just don't.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Genestealers first. You want armor contempt?
What's their AP?
2.
Damage 1?
Yep.
3. Many attacks?
24 each.
24 each or just
4
20?
each. There's 5 of them.
Cool.
2s and 4s.
2s and 4s, you say?
And a 5 up, 5 up.
Yes, I will spend CP on doing it because if I live, it just saves me a bunch
I've spent
of
one
stuff
of
to
those.
use grenades. Cool.
2s, dropped an entire Genestealer.
That's good.
Definitely not kill you with that roll, Charles.
That's good.
3.
3?
3, yeah.
3 3-ups.
All the rest of those are 1s and 2s.
I've got 4 wounds, Steve. I've still got 4 wounds. I've got, 3 wounds, Steve?
You got 3 wounds. Right, let's do the power weapons.
Kill the Genestealer back now, yeah?
2, and then 4s. This is the bikes.
Yeah, yeah.
2 AP2 with the power weapons.
2 at AP2, you say?
On this guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, no.
Oh, Philippines, yeah.
Like this. Good.
Could you stop doing that, Charles?
Nope. What's the first rule of Warhammer, Steve?
It's the first rule. I'm going to do my other really powerful
Roll what
AP,
you need
no
on
AP
dice.
attacks.
Which is just 2 guys.
With plus the quad bike.
The quad bike's not fighting
Because I
there.
could go there.
Okay.
I didn't pile him in.
You're still not fucking touching base. Cheating bastard, yes, fine.
Definitely touching base. Space is massive, Charles.
Yeah, I know, but
you can punch me back.
He wasn't making base.
He was.
Did you do nothing, did you?
He didn't do anything.
Cool, I'm going to start
He
with...
should be dead, Charles.
He
Just
should
saying
be
that.
very dead. They should both be dead. They should both be. should both be in the ground. However, they are not.
Was he wounded? He took a wound.
Yeah, he's down to 3.
I'll put it up on top of this so they can see it on the dice.
Lieutenant with combi weapon, because we are in England and it is a lieutenant. He gets 5 attacks. We'll do into
Make this one.
We'll do into the bikers first, because
I don't know what the bike stats
hitting
are.
on 2s with sustained. So 1 out, 1 back in. Stroke 4, toughness 4 on bikes, I believe.
I'm pretty sure it's 4s.
I'm going to say this is 4s to wound. Steve, I rolled 3 6s. It's not dev wounds. So.
I got my card. You see these cards I got? Good, aren't they?
Are they out of date yet? It's
Probably.
been 1 update, they probably are. 4 saves, please. -1.
They've got a 5 up save now for some reason. How
Do
many?
they not have a 5 pin then? Did they lose
No,
that?
they lost that.
Oh, that's
They
good.
get still. How many? 4.
Stealth don't work in combat, Steve. Yeah, 4.
I will leave the quad bike on a wound.
Sure.
Would you like me to use different wound mark colour dice?
Yeah.
I've got a pink one over there.
There we go.
You got 'em?
Put
I'll
that
use that one.
Cool, and then we'll
Okay.
do the other one into the Genestealers.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s with sustained. So all hit. 1. Hit on 3, sorry, with sustained. 2s with sustained. Anti-inventory 4+.
Oh, do you mind if I have my guy there so I can still get my...
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to swing, but it doesn't.
Oh,
Did he have to make base?
I have to within 6 anyway, don't I, for everything now?
Within
Or is it within 3 of the
3?
new card?
It's within 3
Check
for
the
the...
card.
What do you mean the new card, Steve? It's always been within 3.
Yeah, but the cards are new.
Yeah, but they're still within 3. It hasn't changed. Yeah, within 3 of the centre.
Yeah, I'm going to have a guy back there and then...
Could you have done
Take
that
your wound
without
back off.
charging and making base?
Yeah.
Did you
I've
roll
only
one
got,
shot?
I've got 5 guys. 7 chart. Do 30 tunnels.
Oh yeah, so this guy that's round.
I'll just put you one back
Yeah,
on.
it's fine. This guy that's round here goes
Yeah,
back
yeah.
there. Cool. Look at that, remembering seconds.
Put you one back on.
Anyway, so I've got all these hits.
Warhammer, remember?
4s. Gonna be 4 saves, please, Steve. -1 for 1. It's gonna kill 2 Genestealers here, 'cause you're gonna fail.
5 ups. It kills 1 in a bit.
Yeah, you made 1 save.
1 save.
Excellent.
You only 1 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, some blap. Killers Genestealer.
I am quite happy with that for Mr. Combi Lieutenant, who is on 4 wounds. Cool. So, Arid and I will get 3 points. Recover assets, you'll get 3 points. At the end of your turn, I will use my captain's free ability to pick up both of the Indomitor kill teams. Because, why not?
Yep.
We're both getting a CP, so both go up to 1. And I'm going to draw some cards. You drew from the wrong colour set already.
Did I?
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're using the red dice, which means use the red card.
It's because
You're also a red head.
I am a redhead. And I'm also red there, so...
Yeah, it's
saying.
like I've thought this through, Steve.
Yeah,
Do you want to give those a cut?
I didn't think about it.
I do like the new shiny
I didn't cut
cards.
my green ones. I've stacked the deck. I'm not so worried.
Recover assets. Go on, give me areas.
Arid denial.
Defend stronghold. Cannot do that. Goes back in. The display of might.
Ooh, a new one!
A new one.
What does it do?
I don't know.
You can redraw its first front round.
Yeah, but I don't want to. You can only score it from the second back and round onwards. Boring. Which actually makes sense. Attempting
A new
target,
one, a new one.
Well, an old new one. Would you like to select one objective marker in no man's land to be the tempting target?
It's going to be that one.
I'm going to take that one.
You can take all of them.
I can
It's
take all
largely
of them,
irrelevant.
Steve. Yes, I can.
Actually, make it this middle one.
Yes, I'm still going to take that one.
Yeah,
for you.
I can't
I'm still
stop
putting you on a 5. The question is, how do I do that effectively? Because Steve's can have his go turn now. Not a great deal I can do about it, to be fair. I'm just going to basically throw that rhino forward to screen, but we're going to top down. We'll do that. Oh, it's Reese. We like Reese. I spent a lot of time talking to Reese at the weekend. So let's find out, has my thing worked? And we have a tempting target. Excellent. And recover assets. Cool. So yeah, this turn.
Ooh, some fancy drop down.
Yeah, all shiny and shiny stuff like that. Top down even shows you the map that we're playing and all that good stuff.
Right.
I've like really tried to make this stream, you know, something approaching quality.
I'm going to do these dice because I know you got
What's on my
like
tape measure?
You can borrow mine if you want.
Yeah.
Hills Angels will know.
Oh, right, so it measures dodgy.
I mean, like the Hulls Angels 9-inch markers away 9 inches.
Yeah. So I need to oath some targets. Now, tempting is the centre one, which is fairly trivial for me to get my hands on. Steve's big drop turn could kill a lot of stuff. I would like Steve, if he's going for the drop turn next turn, to basically do it back here. There are multiple ways I can do this. I can disembark this unit of Deathwatch veterans, try and advance them here, charge through into the Reductor Saboteur. I'm basically going to there, advancing and charging. It's good to, you know, stop him scoring a round of primary and give him 200 points of my army. When I put it like that, it's not so good. I think the Rhino probably just ends up driving down here to screen, because I want to stage quite aggressively. here.
Mhm.
I have to think all this out first before I do my oath target. That's why I'm thinking. I think army-wide, we're probably just going to take no doctrine for this turn.
Yeah, not really.
There's no need to. I'm probably just going to oath. I already get reroll hits with my Deathwatch veterans into the bikes and the Genestealers. So, because I'm going to be doing it with my kill teams. So it's really what do my Indomitors want to try and kill? And there's not really a good answer. I don't know what the maths is if I drop them here and shoot into this lot. I think
probably kills most of it.
I think we might try it just to have a little bit of fun. So this will be the provisional oath, and we're going to pre-measure where I need to get to. If I can have a random 9-inch charge into your home field as well. I don't think it's necessarily worth doing because this unit wants to really get 2 activations before it dies. But if it gets the opportunity to take you off primary, which relying on a 9-inch charge is typically quite a bad idea, but you know. There's definitely a space for a kill team here. Their Overwatch is particularly boring.
Not particularly amazing. You can kill 1 2 Marines, tops.
3 Wind Marines or 2 Wind Marines?
Depends. It's all D6 as 1 damage with the last cannon, so it can be like...
Sure, but I can hide...
D3 ones with the crack grenades and stuff like that.
Yeah, fair enough. But
That's the Webbers.
Yeah, fine.
So not... probably.
Which ones are the Webbers?
So I've got a Webber there and a Webber there.
Yeah, I'll stay outside of them easily enough.
Yep.
It would be cute to do, like, if I can kill a 20-man squad with sustained is kind of worth doing, but I don't think it's worth doing. I don't think it gets me anything, and I don't much mind if there's a 20-man brick here. So the screening doesn't do much because of how the angles work on this map, so I'm probably not going to do that. I do, however, need to think about who's recovering and who's doing what.
Which is why I hugged your friends.
Well, you've stopped. I'm probably just going to get the 5-man squad out here.
Yeah.
Here.
I mean, you still do it. It's just I'm trying
I
to
still do it, but I have to think about it for more than a second, which is fine. So the oath target will actually be the primer squad in reserves, please.
Okay, that's weird, but sure.
Well, I think that's like the only one I can.
No, I didn't even know you could do that. That's
yeah, I can't do stuff in transports. I can do stuff in reserve. Just because I might want it in Steve's turn.
Yes.
I'm using Deathwatch veterans to kill these 2 units, so it's irrelevant. The 6-inch deep strike is going to be annoying. I can screen it where it really is annoying, but that's about it. Cool. So let's do some movement. I owe you a battle shock on the hero lieutenant.
Yes, please.
He's fine. I said that before I rolled the
You
dice.
did, yeah.
And it
You
worked.
can stop doing that.
No. Play with confidence. It's what I've learnt. Give me the 9 of this lady. 9 for your thingies, right?
Now for my bombs.
I think
Yeah.
I might just try and bait this out. I'm so tempted to try and crunch this corner, but it's probably not worth it. So he's going to fall back. 2 gets me right. 3 gets me to hit. He has to try and desperate escape. 3.
Yeah.
So let's see if he kills himself.
Don't roll a 1, Charles.
That's all right, Steve.
I'm trying to push it the other way now.
Yeah.
Do you want a dice?
Yes, please.
I'm definitely not.
No, not this one. I want the other one.
That one.
Yes, please, mate. Oh, I want this one. That will fail, so I will have to CP reroll that. So that'll take me down to 0 CP.
Yep. On to 0.
Fuck's sake. Just because it's tempting, it's worth doing.
He's alive.
Gordon's alive. He will be within 9 of woman if you want to.
I'm not
Do him in?
the bomb. No.
Damn it. Is that so I can't just run at you?
Maybe.
Coward. You're an inch off the wall, so I just have to be 8 away from that. Hello, here's black. Here's a big 10-man squad of dudes to kill a bunch of terminate. A bunch of Genestealer. I'm probably not going to shoot the Genestealer squad, I'm probably just going to charge them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if I shoot and don't kill enough, you'll be able to pull out of engagement range, and then I'll be very sad.
I will indeed.
And I think this Rhino doesn't need to advance to get where he wants to go. Actually, hiding these guys is kind of important. I'm aware that Steve could 6-inch drop somewhere on this line unless I screen it. Just in case I do leave a gap, they are going to bimble back like this and off of that line, which does exist, so that's fine. Just cuts down the options for Steve's 6-inch deep strike. You can go in here. So I need to be. It's a 20-man squad, so realistically, like if I'm here, it's probably okay.
Yep.
6. 6. With my rhinoceros. Would you like to bomb squig him?
These rhinos heal. The Healy rhinos.
Yes. They get one.
A wound.
Yes, a wound.
I don't think I'm going to get a chance to bomb again with him.
Sure.
So I'm going to bomb. It does go off, and you're going to take 6, Charles. You take 4.
I'm going to take
it doesn't
4.
work when I do it. It's just the black dice.
Yeah.
The poisonous black dice.
I'm down to 5. No, the T9 10 wins. I'm down to 6.
Down to 6, yeah.
There we go. Good. My shiny new. I'm actually really happy with how the vehicles turn out.
Yeah,
in
look
this
nice.
paint scheme.
I like the old school Rhino front ends as well.
Yeah, because definitely a stylistic choice. Not because it's the only Rhino I had that I didn't have painted. I found like a random old Black Templar Rhino as well the other day. And cool. These intercessors are going to advance. It's a lot back here. 1, that's fine. They're just gonna spread out a little bit, stay off of the objective because overwhelming force is still secondary, and just screen out here. Your smallest base is 20, 25 mil base.
25 mil, yeah, with a neophyte squad. 20. But it's a 20-man squad.
Yeah,
so
that's all screened. That's fine. These guys are going to hide in here, so this is all nice and screened in this section. And if Steve wants to drop in, it's back here, back here. He can try and he can hilariously nuke a dude. That's fine.
Absolutely.
Now I've said that, I don't actually know if I can. How my charging goes. No, I know. I can force the charges.
Don't forget you got recover as well.
Yes, so that's why that Rhino hasn't advanced. It's going to do No Man's Land, and then this Indomitor kill team back here.
Yep.
With Deep Strike in and do that corner.
Sure. Makes sense.
These ones probably just drop back here as well. Stay outside of 9 to keep that screen going. And then over here is the interesting one. I would like to get my Tomb of Ectoclades going, but it's...
For the fans at home, what does your Tomb of Ectoclades do?
That's the Judiciar getting extra damage.
Okay.
It doesn't do much. Whatever unit goes onto this objective, you are going to kill.
Hopefully.
Very easily.
But my last game into Marines against Nath was I'm not saying I was upset. I was emotionally distraught when Calgar's unit took what I would predict as like 120 wounds.
Yeah,
and he just kind of laughed at
about
it.
3. Yeah.
It was sad times.
So the decision point is: do I bring my character out or not? I think I do, just because he's like likelier to survive. Realistically, once I make the charge and tuck in here, Steve's going to have to 6-inch drop in this gap, which I can screen. This gap will be screened quite naturally anyway. I'm probably going to advance the Rhino and try and just sit there. And then I will be safe from any of Steve's angles. So it probably is going to be the Judiciar squad. You have no reactive moves or anything in this detachment?
You do in the detachment, but it's an enhancement. So
very nice.
most people take the Nexus, which is the guy with the GW hologram chessboard thing.
Yeah.
He gives you free strat, and then most people put the enhancement on him because again it makes him a nice neat 75 points, which kind of fits in well with the list building. And that gives you a reactive 9-inch D6.
Oh, that'd be cute if I wasn't in combat with you.
Yep.
No, the real reason I'm bringing the Judiciar out here is because I don't think I can kill that squad without it. Even with the 3 full rerolls that I have.
That's fair.
So he's going to go 6 to here. Oop. And his friends will just pop out. Like this.
I'm in danger.
You are. He's got a very big axe. And now I need to just make sure that I screen 6. Probably going to screen 6 to here. And I'll have a guy stood exactly there. You're not thinking 21 squad there. And it cuts that line of sight nicely. The big worry then is that. Of which I can screen to there. And depending where my charge finishes, it will... There's the problem. But that's a problem I can either fix with the charging from my Deathwatch veterans. Once one is stood here, it's going to screen out everything I want it to. Once they're all up into this warp here.
Yep. Makes sense.
Which is nice. Because of that, actually, do I want to do anything weird? Because there's a word I like, string back my 2 Fragstorm rockets back here. With their movement.
To give you another watch option.
No, it's so that when I do my charges, I can use their coherency to force me to not make base. But also forces that objective marker to be closer so that I can use it to
pull yourself back.
scooch backwards and not onto this.
So
I'm going to just do that quickly because
no worries. Makes sense.
There's no reason for me not to. Thunderhammers are hilarious when they go in here, so they're fine. Put one random dude back there. Cool. This is purely so I can force most ways to basically not get obliterated. Just open up this angle though. What's your range on shooting? Is it like 24?
24, yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so if you want to do it, you could. I think it's just being very cute for the sake of it. I will get everywhere I need to be anyway, so probably just not going to bother with it.
No worries.
I will make sure that they are. That back guy, even with a 12, cannot make base with this guy out front. And then we'll just use him for coherency shenanigans anyway. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
I'm going to put my res up there for Charles as well.
Yes. So the 5-man squad will get out.
Mhm.
Will they just stay in the Rhino? I think they just... If they stay in the Rhino... There was a Rhino there when the veterans deployed. Yeah, that's fine. They can get out. The Rhino moves and then they move. Is the logic for how that goes. You don't have to move as soon as you disembark. In the rules, basically. So yeah. He'll go in here, just up against that wall for whatever that matters.
Yep, gives you a bit of extra screening.
Because he is still screening the 20-man squad, 6 and 6. I will drop these guys on the wall. I'm not bothered if you try and... Well, there's no 9-inch charge for you to make there. Let me just go and focus them. But yes, this is the problem with playing on stream is like I'm very loath to move around the table that much. So I just sit at the back and go like,
that's fair.
Yeah, this is fine. And then
I don't mind moving stuff here as well if you need something.
I haven't done anything fancy. So recover will be this Indomitable kill team and the Rhino here in no man's land, and we will start shooting. If I shoot a pistol at you in combat,
I can run away.
It's anything, any infantry. Cool. So that was the shooting
infantry,
phase.
Yeah. I think that strat and the Zin strat is the only one that lets you do that in engagement ranges.
That's kind of fun. That's kind of funny. So this should all be nice and screened, and then I'm going to do some charges. So the big 10-man squad are going to charge in. Let me grab a 2-wound marker for one of these dudes.
Yep. I'll put your white and blue back there.
Thank you. It's an 8. That's perfect. Right. We are on top down. What I'll do in Steve's next movement phase is make the...
You just block yourself for this guy, right?
Yeah, there's nothing that can get that with an 8 anyway. Or these two would be the only ones that can.
Yeah, you just block them off, yeah.
He's going to go there, and then he's going to go there. You're OC1, right? So
I'm OC1.
in terms of how tempting that target is. And then these two will get slightly closer and just finish screening down here, down here. One guy's on 1 wound, so it's just the 2 special dudes that don't get to swing.
Mm-hmm.
For now. 2 and 2, within 12 and within 12 because they're up against that wall. And then the Judiciar squad into the bicyclettes. I'll charge with the actual dice. Ow!
Very good.
Yep, I just need...
Yeah, I'll move the dice over. I'd expect him to be alive.
Yarp. And then with the 3, once this is wiped, I'll be able to just fully hide as the general intention. I'll hide that because otherwise I'm just going to end up using the... not using the stream one.
I do miss how good the bikes were in Nanth.
They were good in 10th. That Outlander Claw list was
They were, yeah.
spicy.
But like, back in Nanth, they were -1 to hit all the time. Which is stupid.
Yeah, fair enough.
They could get a 6 at
I mean,
Film
you
of
might
Pain.
still... I might not wipe the squad.
You get a 6 of Film of Pain.
Yes.
Also stupid.
Yes.
They also had mini transhuman.
Yes.
And then you could also rest them. They're ridiculous in that.
Pretty good. Right, I think that's all the charges. I'm going to start with the ones into the Genestealers.
Yep. I've got
So-
no CPs interrupts. Feel swing away.
I put my phone over there. Oh, yeah, big deal. And then remind me in your movement phase to go and fix the angle camera, because this is some cool stuff. Lieutenants are not swinging at the moment. So we have got Deathwatch and Veteroons. Xenophase Blade, which is the Dev Wound.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's 1 damage. Hit on 3s. Rerolling because you are not Chaos or Xenos. I think.
T4.
T4, and no sustain because I didn't put any doctrines on this turn.
Yeah, I'm running on 5 up save, so it's kill.
Strength 5, so this is 3s.
3s, yeah.
That is 3.
So quad's dead and the bike's dead.
Yep. And then I'll go with the Thunderhammer because they are flat 3 damage. Hit on 4s, but rerolling. These guys get really silly with the sustained. Okay, nothing there.
And 2s.
And then 2s to just squish, but devastating wounds. Okay,
Yeah, that's the squad. I'm actually going to rest these, just to show you that I can.
There you go.
Down to 8
Happy
points.
days.
Now, bikes res differently to other units. You
Alright.
have to use a blip.
They have to use a blip and it has to be within a board edge?
It has to be within 9 inches of a board edge. When they come back on, they have to be touching the blip with one model. Well, that's always a condition for Columbus, but for them it's a 9 inch.
So now between this guy and these guys, there's no 6-inch gap for you to be able to drop your 20-man squad in here and nuke these veterans.
Correct.
So I think this has probably secured me my 10 primary here, unless Steve tries to out-OC it by running guys on here, which is a fantastically bad idea because he hasn't got the movement. I don't know. How good are you with cheating, Steve? 6 there. And he goes 6 here. He just hides. Nobody's touching the terrain. Keeps that all screened. Keeps that all screened. There. They are an inch off the wall for all of that as well. Thank you. And now we're going to do into the Genestealers the same thing. So, Xenophase Blades. But you are not a...
I am a Xenos. So
Or a
the
Xenos?
Xenophase Blades work.
Yes. Strength
3s.
5, so 3s with dev wounds. 1 dev wound, 1
one
save.
dev. I'll grab my dice.
Technically, the dev wound comes down. I don't think it's going to matter.
Kills a dude in a bit.
There are 4 hammers in this squad. Oh, kills a dude and a bit.
Dude in a bit.
Fine, we'll do the next lot of 1 damage stuff, which is just the random close combat weapon. No, there are 3 power weapons in here, so that's 9 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Oh no, Steve, that was really bad.
Glad you got rerolls.
I made 3 hits out of 6. Anyway, I'm going to reroll that now. I've made 9 hits out of 9. Look at that. That's alright. Winning on the read.
Turns off the Xenos killing guys are good at killing Xenos. Who would have known?
They weren't that keen about it. 3 saves.
There's a world where I live.
No, there's not.
No, there's not.
3, 6, 9. These are 1 damage each.
Oh, okay, it kills another guy.
And a bit.
And a bit.
Cool. Here's the Thunderhammers. They're hitting on 4s. And they're rerolling. It was this unit rolling attacks that made me go, I'm playing Deathwatch, because it's just fucking ludicrous. These are winning on 2s.
Yeah, a couple of devs there. Yeah,
Very Cox. Yeah,
that is the squad.
2 die to devs.
I think there's a guy still in that room. I'm going to fish him out.
And because I would have to consolidate onto this objective, I'm just not going to consolidate them, which is why I was being very particular about having 2 guys against that wall anyway.
Yeah. I'm not going to res the Genestealers because I don't do a tremendous amount in this game.
No.
Well, they are 2 points now, though, so they are more attractive as a choice.
Oh, that's good. So that'll be my turn.
Yes.
I recover for 3 points, and I'm tempting for, I believe,
5,
points.
yeah.
Always used to be. I will check. It is, in fact, 5
5, yeah.
VP. Which does mean, Steve, as we go into round 2, the scores on the doors are 18 to 16, which is not challenger time, which is very sad. I would like to show off the new challenge mechanic at some point.
So would I. Yeah. I think it's
so
going to happen.
we both got to 2 CP.
Do I get an extra CP?
Do you get your bonus one from your...
I don't.
No.
Sometimes.
Good. Would you like to draw some
Do you want
cards?
me to choose the green ones?
Yeah, do the green ones again. You
green
started,
ones.
so you're finished.
Okay.
Please, mate.
Alright. Nothing command phase wise because I want to reses. Defense strongholds.
Yep.
And mark for death. Oh, joy of joys.
Yeah, well, Mark for Death is actually kind of annoying because it's stuff I don't want to be picking up. So it's this card. No, that can't be left hands on one wound. You might actually just try and charge him to death with idiots. That Rhino.
Yep.
Intercessors, because you just can't get into them. And probably this 10-man squad in the centre because they're not going to do anything.
Okay.
They are not leaving. Where's the fun melee squad of Doom?
What's that?
Has it got advance and charge?
No, I'm not within charge.
Can it go 24 inches?
It can't go 24 inches. No.
Good, I will pick that squad then.
Okay.
Because you cannot shoot them. Right,
I'm going to have a quick look at the board state and then I might redraw marked.
Sure, I'm going to go and fix the angle camera. So I think my turn went fine. I've set up where I want to. This is a very reactive game going second for me. I'm just going to try and nuke Steve on after his go turn and see how it works. Where's the mouse?
I think I'm going to redraw marked Charles.
Sure.
So we're down to 1 CP.
Yep.
Redraw Secure No Man's Land. That's much more like it.
Cool. So I get 10 on Scorched for primary. Oh, I didn't even show off my fun, like this is the mission we're playing, but I'm doing that now. Look at that. That's the mission we're playing. Oh, you can, Marks has changed.
Oh, what's different?
You now get marked for pity instead. You can pick one of my units to be the gamma target.
Right.
And then you get 2 points if you kill that.
Oh, interesting.
Still redraw it.
I'm going to redraw it.
Yeah, it's like 2.
But I guess it's like, that's still useful in terms of Do I not necessarily always want to drop that?
So what did you have? Yes, secure and defend, was it?
Secure and defend. I'm just putting these off this subset off the objective, Charles.
Oh, that's boring. Why would you do that, Steve?
In case you got something that involved you killing it.
Well, yeah.
Like
Warhammer
and everything.
No,
Warhammers.
Don't
So you can pick up at the end of my turn,
yeah,
correct?
end of your fight phase.
Okay. I'm going to move these Flimmer Acolytes, Charles. Would you like to run away?
Yeah, he very much would, mate.
I am shocked.
Shocked and appalled. You can charge him if you would like.
I don't want to charge him, Charles. Do you want to move him outside of Nan?
What?
Move him back a smidge.
Oh, can you bomb off of that?
Yeah, it's a normal move.
Can I borrow the tape measure then? Because I don't think...
I think you can. I just don't know if your gap was there or not.
It's 8 from the wall, right?
Yeah. So you
So
should be...
that's
Yeah,
on
you're
one
good.
out of-
Oh, you're good.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. I just want to check.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Cool. Right, we should now have a working angle cam,
That'll be huge.
which will be exciting to test.
Just kill the rhino.
There we go. So yeah, I was at Bristol this weekend watching all the Warhammers. That was very exciting. It's going to surprise you who won that, especially when I tell you Josh Roberts was in attendance. Do you want to guess who won?
Was it Josh Roberts?
It was Josh Roberts. Yes. He was running a kind of fun list.
Really? Was it kind of fun, or was
it had
Josh
3
Roberts
Storm
list?
Speeders and a Storm Raven.
Again, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that as yeah, it's like a narrative fun, you know.
It was narrative as hell. The narrative is he wanted to win the tournament.
I don't know what to do with this neophyte brick, Charles.
Stand it in the open and let me kill it for free.
Probably not want to do that.
Okay. Well, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's what I would like you to do with it.
And I don't know what the output of your list is. That's the thing.
It will kill what it looks
It's
at.
pretty much everything, right? So that's my
Yes.
concerns with it. So I may put an advance on this back squad.
Sure. On the melee friends.
Many friends. Just see what I get. If I can get something high. 11. Does that give me what I need? I can with a bit of tweaking.
Yep.
So 11. Because I was up to the edge of the wall. So 11 would get me to there.
Yeah. Sounds good.
With the marker.
The Alchemicus Familiar, whatever his name is.
Yeah, it doesn't count with the model. It's just a marker to remind me the +1 to wound still exists for my opponent.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, no, it was a Marines list that just had all the damage in the world, and lots of good Melter shooting.
Yep.
And Storm Raven, which both are apparently quite good into Death Guard. But he played Necron 3 times.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Sailed for Death Guard and then you can get from.
But yeah, no, he did very well. It was a suitably obnoxious and nasty list. So well done, Josh. I had a great time. I did about 1,000.
I was going to take this move back a little bit, Charles, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
being an
it's
absolutely
absolutely fine.
gaming horrible person. But I'm just going to do something more like that. I wouldn't have changed your move.
It does not.
I just
change
don't
my
want you to
reaction if
stand
you're not quite
there.
correct. Be able to get into you. Sure.
Yeah, as much as you can. He could probably drop in there. So I'm just going to just squidge your smidge.
Yep.
Just pivot him. Not going to be a gap in there. Not going to be a very gap in there. Pushes this a little bit up.
Yep.
Need to make sure that dies.
It would be.
I'm going to bring something in this
Gap there.
big chasm that I've left you up
Yeah,
in there.
because otherwise I'm just rapid ingressing, I don't know, 5 Terminators here, walking them around the corner, giving them assault and ignore cover, and going to town on the melee squad.
So something like this.
Yes.
Acolytes do acolyte things.
Yes.
Be brave.
Be brave and die for the Emperor.
Brave for the cult.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably just bringing in one brick over there just to make sure that Rhino
Primary remains yours. And,
doesn't exist anymore. That's kind of the goal, I think.
Makes
It'll just be a
sense.
bog standard Benefictus.
Sounds good.
Nothing exciting.
Yeah.
And you get precision in your guns,
I
right?
can, yes. One of my doctrines
So I'm
is
probably
precision.
going to be very brave and hide my Benefictus away.
Cool. If I take precision, Steve, I'm not getting sustained.
True, but you might just want to shoot it like a Rhino and just kill the Benefictus. He's only got 3 wounds.
Yeah, but it's
And he wears
only
a t-shirt.
precision on critical hits.
Oh, okay, right. So he's not just flat precision.
No.
Okay.
No.
Still spicing to me and things like Eldar, I guess.
Yeah,
Guard as well.
It's good. It's not bad. It's better than a kick to the nuts. That's for sure.
Right.
And is this the?
This is just a normal 20-man
not
neophyte.
the +1.
Not the +1, just a bog standard squad.
Sounds good.
I'm just going to make sure my big guns are in range.
Yep, of course. Yeah, like this is we discussed this pre-game. I don't think I can ever push at Steve once he's set up on these objectives, and I think if I do this properly, he can't do it to me either.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So I'm quite happy to just play with the fact that I've got first bottom of turn scoring, and so long as I'm not going too far behind on secondaries, I'll probably win by like 3 points.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. Yeah, I'm treating, like I said to Charles, I'm treating this as a team's.
Yeah, we're practicing for teams.
I'm not sure what his list does, so I'm doing a little bit cautious about its output. And
I'm also not inclined to show off my what my
all your
list can
tricks as
do
well.
because I know full well that some of our round one opponents are probably watching.
True. Did you want a rapid English, Charles?
I don't think I do. I think I can get everywhere I want anyway. I'll say clock it to me.
Let's see as well.
What was the sleep? Oh, redraw.
Yeah, my redraw.
Where would a rapid ingress look like? If I was ever concerned at all about... I can come here, and then with a suitable advance, get on here to get some shots into that combat squad. Probably not worth doing. Same thing back here is it's not doing anything that a normal deep strike wouldn't. All I'm going to do here is lose a rhino. I don't mind not having this screen next turn because I could just deep strike here and screen it anyway. And then have a charge, which is fine. The Indomitors are pretty meh in this matchup until Steve actually gives me the Ridge Runners to play with, which he just won't do. No, I don't think I'm going to rapid ingress.
No worries. We're going to start off with a free grenade strap from Saboteur into the Rhino.
Sure.
For 4 mortal wounds.
Cool, down to 2.
We're then going to shoot Ridge Runners, laser Ridge Runners into the same target. So 2d3 mining lasers.
Feels like overkill.
For 3. Yeah, it probably. Well, don't have hills to shoot at, so.
Yeah.
3s, and then she'll throw 3s. 2, AP 3, but you get cover.
5 ups like this. Nope.
D6
He's on
plus 2
2
damage
wounds,
each.
mate.
Yeah. Explodey.
Wow.
Why don't they do that
Big
when
damage.
why don't they do that when I need them to do that?
No. What do you mean? You need to kill them right now.
I need to drop that benefit to squad in there, just in case I didn't die.
Yeah. If you hadn't done that, I'd probably smoke screen and just try and keep them alive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a bit edgy. It gets a bit edgy at that point.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of chip damage to try and chuck out, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to do first Ridge Runner at the back here. Going to go into your. You don't have a reactive shoot you movie type thing.
No, no blood surge.
4 shots.
Yep.
7 plus 2 for blast.
Yeah, it's got a turn.
6. So again, 5s. 3s. 1. Your T4, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1. AP nothing.
3 up armor save.
Takes a wound, and you are now crossfired. For those at home, that gives me plus 1 AP because they've got Survey Augurs, also stripped cover. So second mortar's going to go into the
I
same
will
time.
3-star armor contempt these guys.
Sure.
Just because.
Second
Am
auger.
I going to do that? No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Yes, no, I am going to do it.
You're going to do it? Okay.
Yeah, I thought about it for more than half a second. I'm doing it.
I hit you once, Charles.
Oh, that's alright then. Isn't it?
I wounded you once. AP nothing because you have armor contempt.
Yeah. They're not AP 1 base.
Nope.
Still kills a guy.
Yay.
That wasted my CP.
We'll
wasted my
do
free strap this time around.
the Saboteur that free grenade straight into the same target.
Yep. This is the reason I actually cared about.
7 shots.
You're still plus 2
6,
plus.
7, 8. 4s this time. And then 3s. 5.
Yep.
3 AP1, ignore cover, Charles.
3 AP 1 ignoring cover.
3, please.
Okay.
There's another guy.
There's another guy. Maybe I should have saved the armor contempt for them.
And then same thing with this Saboteur, Charles. Isn't this exciting?
Is it in range?
Yeah, 124, 124.
Yeah, fair enough. But that doesn't look like 24 inches.
It was when you pulled the model.
I haven't pulled anything closer, but...
Yeah, 24.
Oh, yeah, there you
Easy.
go. Look at that.
Same one. Same thing with the target. 4 shots.
Yep.
Plus 1 for blast now.
Yep.
Yep. 4s. 4.
Cool.
And then 3s. 4. AP1 ignore cover.
4 ups. Oh, these guys are just fucking running it sort of next turn, aren't they?
Killing the
there's
dude.
another guy. It will just be
Does that leave that squad on?
a Thunderhammer. Thunderhammers are a bit...
Big scary squad. If I charge it, you're gonna get. Is it hold 2, Charles? Right, this.
Oh, 2, correct. Remember, you have secure. You don't want to charge me.
Oh, yeah, good point. This is what. So spicy.
And that unit can fall back shoot.
Yeah, yeah. That's not gonna give me anything. Okay, so that's gonna give me a secure, and I've started my defend.
Sounds good. So secure is 5 points, is it now?
Yep, 5 points for secure.
At the end of your turn, I will free strike pick up the 2 Indomitable kill teams because I'm going to do that pretty much every time.
You spent 1 for your armor contempt.
I did it for free with my
Oh, I
Watchmaster.
did for free.
I then am now going to draw. Mark for death. Fine. And engage on all fronts. also fine.
Excuse me.
You are
Mark for
excused.
Death's probably going to be the Mortar Ridge Runners and the Melee Acolytes. I don't think you can get to them from there.
I do not think I can either. How much OC have you got on that objective if I kill all of the neophytes?
20...
If I kill all of the 20 man, is it 10?
10 plus the bikes, so 15.
Because the bikes.
Because the bikes will come up there as well.
But can the bikes touch it?
Yeah, because they can. One of them
you've
has
left
to
the
touch the
gaps.
point. Yeah, left the gap. So if you kill
enough, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, it's going to shot. Yes, I have got a Gravis Captain and a Watchmaster for the double free strats, which is quite nice. So I've got 2 CP. I'm going to go army wide sustained.
Shocking.
And I'm just going to run at you.
Yes. Yes.
I think is the point in the game that we're at. Because it's fun, mainly. So, do I want to... I need to pick an oath target, so who is getting...
Oh, who's your beta Mark for Death? Who's your lucky?
Well,
because you get to pick, right?
For the sake of argument, it will be the 5-man acolytes in the midboard.
Yep.
I'm probably going to redraw it. I'm on 2 CP. What do I need for... This 20-man squad is definitely my oath target, anyway. Am I Tomb of Ectoclid? Can I have the oath marker from under the table?
You can indeed.
I think I'm probably going to Tombs of the Ectoclade something.
Sorry.
Mainly for the Overwatch threat. Mainly, I don't know. It's the 20-man squad here. That's always going to be the case. Oath 2. I'm not shooting anything that needs oathing. These acolytes are annoying, but they don't out-OC that objective, which is fine. I do owe you a battle shot test on Matey Boy.
Pretty pleased.
Again, they still do not out-OC that, so that is A-okay with me. We're fine.
He's good.
Second oath is going to be... I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to pop it.
Okay.
We're playing safe. Cults are...
It seem like such a cool army, but every time I see them played, it's either they dominate or they do nothing. Fair assessment.
It's not an unreasonable assessment, that is for
From
damn
Styrofoam 12. Because your army is basically made out of guys
Throw me
with
in advance,
five...
Steve.
Yes,
These Deathwatch veterans.
I roll a 1. Jump to it again. So, that should be an issue from the wall. Sorry about that. So yeah, Genestealers have got pretty much army-wide 5-up saves. So if you try and play them like any army that has any kind of resilience, you'll just get beat. They're very unforgiving. Maybe not so much when they started with 10th, but now even with the res points, you've got to think about when you res and what that unit's trying to get you. I'm going to pop my bombshells.
Yeah,
so
makes sense.
if you're going to pick up GSC, I would just say just play only the army and just batter the reps. That's what you kind of need to do.
Do you want to pop it?
He didn't declare his combi lieutenant's objectives.
Centre. No,
The centre.
I did pre-game, but not...
What's my red dice? On a 2-up. You're going to take 5 mortal wounds. You're going to take 6. I don't know if I said 5.
Yeah, this unit is not going to do much of anything now. That's fine. Did you want to overwatch?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to spend a CP.
Makes sense.
So, 46 from the Acolytes.
Mm-hmm.
For 15.
Yeah, that's fine.
5, 10, 15. And then 5 re-rolling because Charles is on an objective.
Mm-hmm.
5 so far, plus this. Give me 9 saves, please, Charles.
Don't like that. AP?
AP nothing, but ignore cover.
Okay. Okay. 3, 6. Maybe I should have tried to keep the shooting alive in the squad. It's fine. Kills 1, kills 2. And a bit.
2 and a bit.
I'll
take that.
That is pretty good. This is the problem with Genestealers, is they have a lot of damage when it hits. Cool. So
you put a bomb marker back as well.
Oh.
Did you pick it up?
I picked it up.
Okay.
It's over there by my.
Alright, I'll put it back in there. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. I'll just put it back in my box.
Well, yeah, that'll sure do it. That probably just means that squad are going to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that now. I was kind of hoping they'd be alive enough that after the charge you don't want to heroically intervene with the combat squad. But you might. You just might now. The Indomitor squad. Do they want to get saucy with it? So let's imagine for a second these guys aren't here because they're not.
Yep, there is. Yeah, no, yeah, so, yeah, he did declare. I just think we didn't mention it at the start of the stream.
Yeah, I didn't mention it at the start.
So, and also Charles normally uses a marker or like a puck or
I
a pocket
thought?
chip or something like that. Well, he should do.
I should, but I
He
don't.
should do, chat.
I'm going to advance the intercessors. 4 into 10 inches.
So again, for
Raise
the
that
stream's benefit, because we've got the teams event on the weekend, we're treating this as a teams game as opposed to like a singles game. So we're both playing slightly differently to what you might expect. The problem with GSC on this mission going first, it's difficult to push a differential if people dig in. So I'm kind of playing this to a draw because Charles is. I know what Marines do. I don't know what this version of Deathwatch do. I haven't played it a ton. I think I played it once, and it wasn't a particularly good player, so it's not really good margin. So normally what I do with an unknown or something I haven't played a hell of a ton is I'll take what I think my normal matrix is going to be and a bit more conservative with it.
Yeah, definitely a good tactic.
Yeah, the army is a black box.
I'm probably just gonna.
Jokingly, my matrix is: does my opponent know GSC? I get a 15. If they do know GSC, I get a 5. It's funny how close I am to that matrix a lot of times with GSC.
I don't think if they know GSC, they can get a 5 is particularly accurate. But it's
just funny.
It's not unreasonable. I think more for the sake of just stopping a rapid ingress and you walking onto this objective.
Yep.
He's going to have to pop out now.
I agree. Yep.
I'm just going to 5 out here. You've already overwatched. He should be able to kill 5 acolytes by himself.
Yeah, I agree.
And even if I don't,
it doesn't really matter. You're stopping the
this lot out OCs the 5-man squad as is anyway. And they have fights first, so you do not want to charge me.
I agree.
They will be an inch off the wall for all of that. Still screening that. Still screening all of that. Once I bring probably the Indomitus squad straight back here. I'm just... This combat squad is the big worry for me. It means I just can't bring my Indomitus squad very aggressively. I don't need to play aggressively just yet. I think I'm willing to just trade slow. Trade very, very slow here.
Makes sense to me.
The only reason I can think to do it is so that if I charge here and Steve heroically intervenes with the combat squad, I can just charge straight into the combat squad and pick the squad up.
Yep.
I think that's worth me doing with an Indomitus squad because they're not doing much in this matchup anyway once Steve charges me. So that's what we're going to do. Methinks. So actually he's going to go back there. Now I've thought this through. The Indomitus squad without the Gravis captain and I'm going to keep my other Terminator squad in reserves because they are just better. Yeah, just much, much better to have in Deep Strike. So 9 here, 9 here. Like, as good as those melee squads are, it's AP 3, damage 3, is it?
AP 2, but AP 3 with crossfire, obviously.
Yeah, I'll go back to AP 2 because I will armor contempt this squad.
Yep.
If Steve doesn't run it, if Steve does run at me, Steve runs at me. I was debating second oathing that squad to give an Overwatch threat. Probably should have done, but again, this is like early reps with the army, so this is how we learn.
Yep.
And this will do have the added benefit of screening the 6-inch deep strike still. But within 12 here, there's a minuscule gap there, but it's not going to be
not enough.
20.
Totally.
Do I want these guys poking out to shoot then? No, because if they do that, it's very easy for Steve to say, I'm not charging you, I'm just going to shoot. Which is fine. Which is fine. 6 here is a problem. 6 here is screen, so it probably means I don't actually want to charge with this Terminator brick, which I think is reasonable. So, would you like to rapid ingress, Steve?
I would not.
Cool, we're going to do some shooting now.
We are indeed.
I'm going to start with the Watchmaster. They literally have no shooting, so that's fine. This Combi Lieutenant is going to shoot probably this Acolyte squad, see if you want to pick it up. I think is not a bad idea. Nah, I don't need it. Don't need it. We do not need it. So, we can do the fun one now.
Terminators.
Terminators. I'm going to spend a CP to give them...
Make a shooting death.
Ignore cover or +1 AP are fundamentally the same. I'm in rapid fire range anyway, so I don't actually get any benefit from the increased range one. I'll do make them assault and ignore cover.
Lovely.
They're going to shoot everything into the
Neophytes.
The neophytes, correct.
Go for it.
So the blast, it's 2d6 each, and there's 3 of them.
So this is +1 AP.
Or ignore cover. Whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah, either. I'm on 6-ups.
Yeah. So it's this many d6 plus blast, which is going to be 3 lots of 4, so 12.
Yeah, a lot. That's a disgusting roll, Charles. It's not on stream cam, but that was...
It is on stream.
I got it. You see it, yeah.
So 10.
Just casual, just 30. Yeah. Just 42 shots.
Yep.
Lovely.
I don't have that many.
With
cards.
Oath.
With Oath and Sustain, and we are going fishing. 10.
Can you make a GSC brick disappear? Yes. Yes, you can,
Yes, I can. This is why I'm keeping the other unit in reserve, because Steve will kill them as soon as I can.
Yeah.
So there's 20.
I'm only letting Charles do that with his brick once, and then it's going to go away next
Yes,
turn.
there's 42, so there's 21, and we'll just do this twice. That's good. I'm not giving them anti.
Oh, I need to bring my bikes back as well,
Oh,
Charles.
yeah.
Sorry. Not that it matters, but...
I'll pop them top down whilst we roll this. 3s were sustained, and I'm going fishing. Well, just as well I've got Oath. Steve.
Did you miss a lot?
Steve.
What did you roll?
All of this
Is that all
are
missed?
1s and 2s. I got 5 regular hits.
Wow. Amazing.
But it's okay, Steve.
So I got off.
I can reroll. There is a word I
Off is like Yanari for like marine shooting. Like, did you mess your shooting up? Don't worry, you get to do it again.
If I really needed to, I could have given these like anti-infantry 2+ as well.
Yeah,
just, like lift the squad. But it will probably be fine. I've still got 20 bolt gun shots after this as well.
Yeah.
So it's just the 6 sustained actually. This is only the first half. I've started to get worried a little bit, Steve. Still got to do this all again afterwards.
It was 42 shots out for context.
42 shots, yes. I was wondering, like, this feels very low. I'm winning you on 3s.
Yes.
But I'm not twin linked, which is very sad. Or am I twin linked? No, they're just blast. 3,
The better not
6, 9, 12, 15.
10.
From the first half.
Do you want to roll my saves?
Nope. I want to see how high the number can go.
Okay. I'm going to pop my 4 pinball, Charles. Are you shocked?
Oh, what, on your benefit?
My benefits, yeah.
I'm so surprised, mate. Oh, Steve.
It's a misplay from me. Probably need to push them out to shoot the runner, but... Yeah,
the second half is much better for the sustainage. We get 10 extra back in, which is... I've got 1 free reroll on these wounds.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. 31 hits from 21 shots. 3s. So, on top of that 15 is another 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. And then we have the 20 storm bolter shots. So you're at 31 saves already?
I've only got 25 base, Charles.
Yeah. So you're at 31 already, right?
Yeah. Can you get to an even 40, then I'd have to roll it twice.
Yeah, I'm working on it, Chief. We're going fishing with the storm bolters. Right, 1 6 and all of that. That's a bit sad. Cool, that's a little bit better, but a lot more 1s and 2s. So, yeah, should not have gone fishing there. It's mathematically the same anyway. It's going to be slightly more than 40, I'm afraid.
That's not fair. I've only got 20 days.
Yeah, I know. 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. It's 43.
Here's 23.
Good. Easy fixtures, mate.
Well, there's 19 dead.
Cool.
I have to do these one at a time now, Charles. He's dead. And then just some 4-ups.
Just 19 4-ups, please, Steve.
I need to roll more dice. I need to roll more dice. No, he's dead.
Now he's dead. Good.
He had a good effort, though.
He did have a good effort.
I don't think resing them are going to be useful, so probably misplay my part is bringing them out to pop the rhino. But I wasn't sure. Charles could have popped smoke. He could have got real sketchy. That rhino is then tagging that squad, and I'm in the bad news. So we'll take these guys.
Or I just rapidly rest them over there behind the rhino because
Exactly.
you haven't pointed enough guns down there.
Exactly.
That's the main thing I was going to do.
So this is why I think with the other GSC players that run this list, they take a 20-man with no benefits, and that's the kind of squad they were dropping at that point. You're not losing the benefits.
What were my secondaries? It was engaged.
Mark for death and engaged. Which you should get at least.
Yeah.
You'll get all the charge.
Engage and mark for death. You're going to get defend for 3. Right. Charges. Let's see if Steve wants to make a mistake, shall we? These 2 into the hand flamers.
Yep.
With snake eyes. Bonk. Bonk. Do you want to heroic intervene with the combat squad?
1 sec. Let me put these away and have a look.
Yep, makes sense. Whilst you do that, I will charge this guy down here.
Yeah, go for it.
Can't heroic intervene into or anything. You've already overwatched.
Thank
God
Just
I'm close.
bare minimum rolls, Charles.
I really did not want to roll high with these guys and have to base like somewhere annoying.
Yeah. So what would be the charge roughly for those big guys, that big squad?
What, the
The
combat
meta
squad?
brick, yeah. The meta brick.
Like a 5, maybe? You're inch off the wall, yeah?
Yeah.
Front of your base needs to come just over 4 and a bit inches, so 5, yeah. 5 will get 1 guy through here.
And what if I was based there?
That is... A 4 would get the benefit, would get just the biophagous there. If you were on any
What
higher
if I heroic with these?
you're outside of 6 of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not on a heroic.
Cool. Yeah, the 20-man squad, you'd do it. That's cool. Right, let's do some punching.
I get the primary anyway, so there's no
Yeah, alright. You have no CP for interrupting.
I have no CP for interrupting.
Good. Let's do the Deathwatch veterans into the Flame Acolytes because they've got their profile up. The random power weapon, 3 attacks on 3s, but I get to reroll this because you are a bad dude.
Xenos.
Xenos. 1 sustained because I put the bullets in my gun, in my stick as well. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong button, Steve.
Sorry.
Wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
I've killed 3.
Yep.
And then the Watchmaster will swing.
Yes.
I'm not a fan that you did kill like five Space Marines with indirect.
Yeah, it's good.
Kind of annoying. Who am I swinging with now? It's the Watchmaster. That's it.
With all my round 1 on the RTT against Yanari, I put all of that into 1 unit ranges. I killed 1 guy.
Yeah, that'll do it. He hits on 2s.
Sometimes.
And he's going to fish because sustained.
Oh, is your character?
Yeah, I'm a Watchmaster.
Yeah,
Match up the Wasp. So 2 go in, and then this is... but Steve, this is straight 6 with Lance.
And look, I'm dead. Got any just. I'm going to spend 2 points to bring those back. So I'm down to 6.
There's nothing I can do to tag with these guys.
So they're going to be coming back.
So they are going to go...
Yeah, makes sense.
Come closer so I can punch you in the face. And then Combi Lieutenant into matey boys down here. On 2s, with sustained.
That's not a good roll.
Yeah, not ideal. Not in the world.
2.
Just the 1, I think. It's training strength 4. 1 at -1.
You kill a guy.
Cool. Lieutenant with combi weapon. He only has 5 attacks. Yeah, anti-infantry 4+.
Dead guy.
It's fine.
So these will be strength.
I will spend a CP in armor contempt here then. Just
Yeah, so this will be the 2 guys without the AP2.
Actually, how many's fighting? It's just 2.
Just 2 in him.
Without AP. What's their AP on these guys?
These are AP1 and
Yeah,
he's
okay,
AP3.
then I'm armor
He's
contempt.
AP2.
I would like this guy to live.
2, no AP.
Cute. 3s. Fine.
And then this is the guy that's AP2 onto AP1.
Yarp.
And then 3s, 3 all 1s, 2 AP1.
So 2 4-ups like this.
That's it.
Perfect. He is doing absolutely fantastic just standing here. He has got me engaged. That's the main thing I want him to be alive for.
Yeah.
Because, I've got their 9-inch charge. Do you mind if I roll that quickly?
You go for it, yeah.
The Terminators into just the Bomb Lady because I can't charge the other guys. I get to reroll it for free. They are Deathwatch Terminator Squad. No. Cool. Okay, I'm showing off the rules. That's the main thing.
That's good.
Cool. So it would have also maybe got me an extra point on engage, but who cares?
Yep, fair.
So engage, I'm going to get for... They've changed engage, how it scores now.
Oh, you just get 1. That's interesting. But you can get 1
Yes.
now, which is
Yeah, you
quite
get...
good.
Yeah.
So you're always getting points.
So I get
It seems like they've
2
tried
on
to make
engage.
they've tried to pull the scores to kind of...
They've made it
level
harder to score more and easier to score like less, if that makes sense. I'm marked for pity, I do get 2 points on. Because it was that 5-man squad in the middle.
It was, yeah.
I really should have done the big 20-man squad, but I wasn't 100% confident I'd pop it.
That's fair.
So, that is my turn as we go into battle round 2. Oh, I had 10 points in the primary. 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 32 to 34, so still no challenger. We are still very close. The scores look like this as we go.
Do I get an extra CP? I do not.
So you're up to
So
2.
Tam, someone into 2.
I'm up to
I
1.
res, so look at guys come back. Yay.
Yeah, that's cute. Would you like to draw some cards, Steve?
I would love to draw some cards.
Do you remember which colour you're drawing from?
I'm drawing from the green, Charles.
That's good.
No prisoners, good.
Cool stuff.
Colour Horde cannot do.
Colour Horde,
check it, it's different though.
Probably can do that.
Oh, can do, yeah. So,
I have 30 wounds in that squad.
each time an enemy infantry unit with a starting strength of 13 plus, including attached units, is destroyed. Interesting, it just says starting strength of 13.
That's how many models.
Yeah, it's supposed to wound what it used
That
to
is an 11-man squad. So it's or have they not got the wound thing anymore?
be. No, the wounds have gone. It's starting strength.
Can't do that, Steve.
Can't do that one.
Can't do that.
Interesting.
Interesting. You
So
can redraw it then.
I was just thinking, where was that 13 breakpoint come from? There's not many things that have 13 models. Right?
Guard,
Guard can do it.
Necrons,
Like command squad with a guard unit. There's not many things that do that though, right?
Orcs.
Orcs probably with 2 characters.
No, Orcs get
No, because you
12.
get 10. Yeah, 12. Death Guard, 12. 2 characters. I can get 12 with the 10 mans.
It makes it easier to run big bricks though.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's
That,
kind of fun. There you go.
and so I made the draw instead is bring it down,
Yeah, they are. They are over the halfway.
which is obviously the
Can't be lieutenant unless it has the restriction to be
probably
more than
gonna
3 inches.
redraw that.
6 away from the centre and wholly within table quarters.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have piled in if you needed to. Now he is. Take my one.
Yeah, it's
And
Jacob.
just bring it down.
It's close. We'll give him it. It's fine.
It was fucking in. And bring
Uh,
it down.
I don't think I'm going
And,
to CP weirdly.
Eldar? Can Eldar get it?
Maybe
They don't
with
get to
the
strength 13.
can they add the weapon team platform things? Does that give him it?
Oh yeah, that might do it. No, because they're only one model.
I'm
They're
gonna
a Seer
I'm gonna
Council.
burn.
So no prisoner.
I'm gonna burn and bring it down like a lunatic. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna trash the new cards.
Yeah, fair enough.
Establish loci, which is probably different as well. So I will read it for the benefit of the room.
Is it different?
End of your turn, within 6 inches, within your opponent's zone, within 6 inches of the centre. It's still 2 and 4, so no
it's no
changes.
different.
But it's worth reading just because I'm interested. Cool chat.
Stormies and Warlocks, yeah. There's like 13 is a weird one because I didn't hate it being 20, but
Tip.
I guess there's some stuff that's like randomly 15 wounds, like starting strength 15.
What have you got in reserve, Charles? 10 man,
A
5 Terminators?
5-man Terminator squad. That is it.
Okay. 4. Just shout if you want to overwatch me.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm probably going to do it on a 20-man brick somewhere, just because it's funny.
So let's do my bomb ability with those spikes.
Yep. Calgar and any 10-man. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
1 mortal wound.
If Calgar could lead any 10-mans in the game, that would be a problem. Oh no, he can lead the Gravis boys, the heavy ints.
Uno mortal. Por favor.
Well, that averages out the 4 that you did in round 1.
It does, yeah. Preposterously so. I'm going to move this
Combat squad of Doom.
out. It's like an 8.
I will be overwatching these guys.
With the termies, yeah.
Yar.
I want to be outside of rapid fire, I think.
Yeah, it's 12 for rapid fire.
Yeah, go for it.
I would like to see what it would have done with Oath, but here we are. So 3d6 plus 6 for blast. It's taking me down to Uno CP. Goes to no CP, that's fine. 9, 10, 9, so 10, 19. Plus 6 is 25. 6, 10, 13, 14. Where's the rest of my dice gone?
Right there.
15, 20, 25. Hitting on 6s. I'm going to pretend that I know these guys just to check what it would have been. It would have been very good because I only rolled 1, 6 and all that. And then the Oath part of it. This is, again, because it's my first time with, well, one of my first times with the army. Just testing. Like, I'm rolling for the sake of testing. Yeah, that would have been much better. I would have done 5 more. So I'll hold this to one side and figure them in a second. Then we have just the 10 Stormbolter shots then. 6, 9, 10. Just know, like, in the future if I should be doing this and stuff. Nothing on the first half, which is fine. So far I've hit you once. Rerolling gets no more. Okay, so that's fine. The 2 from the rocket launchers. 2 wounds. And then the 10. This is what it would have been. This is what you could have won.
A lot.
4, 8, 10. So 2, and then 10 more just because we're chasing the rabbit hole.
So how, 2?
2, yeah.
Kills
two.
2 guys dead.
Cool, and now I need to roll 10 more. Let's see if I would have picked the squad up with Deathwatch.
Probably would have. I think with Earth you would have, right?
What?
With this Earth you would have.
Yeah, probably.
Very close, yeah.
Like, enough that you just...
Enough that it neuters the combat potentially, yeah.
Okay, we learn.
Kills the 2 basic dudes.
Yeah, fine.
This guy and this guy.
But this is good in practice games, just to test this sort of theory.
Yeah.
See what's going on. I don't think Steve's going to be throwing any long bomb charges into my Indomitor squad, so I'm not that bothered.
Rude.
My combi lieutenant might...
Yeah, do you want to reactive move, mate? Sorry, go for it. He's with that squad, sorry.
Yeah, he probably will.
Feel free.
Yeah, I need to take measure.
Oh, sorry, go for it.
Thank you. Just comes back here, gets outside of 12. Because I don't want you charging him for a slingshot into my dudes. So make sure I'm outside of 12. Yeah, definitely outside of 12 once I nudge your models. Like that. Yeah, if you do it and slam an 11, you slam an 11. There's not much I can do to play around that.
I'm going to try and start a band with a Saboteur.
Calgar can lead Infernos, Tactical, Sorting Sussers, Heavy Sussers, and Sternguard. Okay, can lead the Sternguard are about the only thing that's probably worth him leading in that, but it's good to know. I'm assuming you're doing Locust in the middle.
Yeah, actually, I've got a band on Locust on me, so I'll do Locust with the Saboteur.
Sure.
I could bend with a 20 man and just shoot them with something else.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 dudes.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just
one is character though.
Fill up the water bottles. So
one's character, right, Charles?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
If you want to straight.
Yeah, I will try and fill the void. Yeah, surprising Calgar can probably eat everything because it's a stupid data sheet. Thanks GW for making that sheet for us. Appreciate it. So this is the first time I've played the new missions with Charles. I think he might have played 1 or 2 on stream before. I haven't played any of them. I still don't know what to make of any of it. The new challenger cards are interesting. I think they're a little bit busted, but I'm happy to be proven wrong on that element. I think it's very easy. Well, I say it's very easy to build a 6-point differential. Me and Charles haven't had that yet, but we are kind of playing this to a draws for ourselves. So maybe I'm talking absolute nonsense. But some of those strats and those extra missions seem absolutely mental to me.
The challenger cards, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem pretty crazy.
Yeah, there seems to be quite a lot of spirited debate about how good they actually are. I think they have the potential to be really obnoxious when they pair specifically with bottom of turn scoring. They can make it really easy to just keep close and then really smash the late game scoring. Especially if you're an army that wants to play in the back half of the game. This should all be screened for the 6-inch.
Yeah, totally. Can you reactive move if he falls,
Yes.
when he falls back? You can.
Yep.
So you could come this way, couldn't you?
Yeah, I'm going to throw him that way to stop some movement.
So I think I will just fall back, but I'll just do this.
Sure.
Just stop him moving forward from me. So you can move back a bit if you want.
Nah.
I should have done that before my deep strike, but you get what I'm going.
I think he's fine. He's doing everything.
Leave the Primus brick
He will
off the
go
board.
like a little bit closer.
Second rapid ingress, your turn.
Yep, so you're declaring basically that you're going to spend the CPU gain next turn.
Yes, pretty much. Cool. That's a dead squad. No, 1, 2. No, I'm bringing them in.
Yeah,
no,
you've got one of the squad, right?
I've one of the squad. I've got a flamer brick to bring in. That's what I've got. Got a flamer brick. I'm going to leave the Primus.
You got 10-man framer?
A 5-man flamer.
Okay, yeah, because you rezzed them with
I've rezzed them, yeah.
Whatchamacallit.
So they can just come in as normal. They're probably just going to come in here. You'll see he's like 10 on this.
11.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that with flamers.
Yeah, 11 with fights first is a very good break point into GSC. My worry is how I'm going to stop you holding that, like just not doing it next turn, but I've got a plan for that.
Yeah, just flames there. Just give me an option.
Sure.
That's it. They're going to be back in here, Charles. I'm tucking these away just to give them a shot on this. Yep. I don't think I kill this all Terminator brick, but that's probably okay.
No, I think it depends if I roll the saves with the on the mining lasers.
And I guess I want some options this way, but not too much because of the angle. I can't really get an angle that's safe back here without being.
Yeah, I have got another squad basically to drop pretty much wherever they want to go.
So I'm just going to drop these back here, like
Steve here has to make the choice of does he either play for redundancy or does he hope he just does enough to the Deathwatch, the Terminator squad? I suspect he'll do enough to the Terminator squad.
Enough that it's not going to take that off.
Yeah, that they were.
With everything else.
Well, they're never going to out OC you, but that you're going to
kill enough with the
tie
melee.
them up in combat.
And I could also potentially just charge the acolytes in with everything else as well. So
Yeah,
that.
sure. Yeah, it's like a 9-inch charge into that.
Cool. There's no angle back there. Well, you've got an angle if you wanted to drop in there within Gunner's kill team. But you can't stop that. That's it. Did you want to swap it in, Ghost Charles?
No, cool. I do not. Thank you, mate.
I'll start off with the flamers into this chap.
Sounds good.
Good chap. 8 shots.
Is that the flames that dropped in, not the ones that
Not
fell
the flames
back,
that fell
before
back.
people get confused?
Yeah. 5s, rerolling 1s. 3. No AP, but ignore cover.
Cool. 3 ups. Like that.
He's going to live forever, that guy.
Yep, he's going to be really annoying because now I don't actually have to move him in my
That's
turn.
true. I'm going to free grenade strat the Saboteur into the Terminators. I'll just roll 6, Charles.
Yeah, that's all right.
Let's do that.
Yep, cool. Good. I think you might kill the squad now, Steve.
Yeah, it's a good chance.
I
I think I've still got an angle with one of them. Maybe you could pull either one, I think.
take these two. Do you have the angle still?
I think with this one I do, but not with this one.
Cool. Sure, we'll do that then.
Yep. So in that case, I'll put 1 mining laser into these, 1 mining laser into those.
Sure.
So this mining laser into the Terminators.
Hello, dog.
3 shots, no blast now because I've killed a guy.
What's
3s, and then 2s.
I think she wants to go outside.
2 AP3, but you will get cover, Charles.
2 at AP3, getting covered into these guys.
Yes.
4 pin buns, like that.
1 goes through, 2 go through.
Kills the wounded guy, and 1 more.
Yeah, kills 2.
I think you're going to kill the squad, Steve.
And then Stubbers. I'll roll you. I'll come back.
Yeah, you just keep rolling, mate. The dog's
2
pestering me.
twin links. So Charles has 3 saves to roll. And I will roll my other sacks from the other rejuvenate.
Playful move, which is not.
I'll check if I'm in rapid fire. I am.
Cool.
It's 3 saves on the Terminators, but no AP for that one, Charles.
Cool. 3 2-ups.
That's from the Stubbers. Take a wound.
Take 1 more. He's down to 2
Cool.
wounds.
And then
That's
the
one
other
forward.
rejoiner into these.
Yeah, so the D3.
D3, 2, 3s, and then 2s. 2 AP3, but you get cover.
Oh, these are both 4 pin buns.
Yep. 1 goes through.
I'll free strat reroll the second one. Cool. So he's dead.
Just kills a guy, and then the
just
Stubbers
the
into
watch
that single guy.
Yep.
This into the watch. So 3s, nice. 4s rerolling.
Yep.
Twin links. 4.
4.
Yes, please. No AP. Yay. Took 2.
I think you might have a 2-up save. I don't know. These are not actually painted as Deathwatch. They're painted as Kakarions, which is why they look grey. They were painted quickly, but
Quickly is an understatement.
quickly is an understatement. They're not bad.
No.
They're not rushed. That's for damn
No,
sure.
that's very true. Right, we're going to shoot with the bikes while Charles is looking for his
Watchmaster
2-up save.
is a 2-up save, so he's fine.
He's fine. Cool. Put him back on. We'll do the bike squad over there into the Terminator. The Flamer. So 5 shots. These are AP2 now.
Oh, it's Gary. Oh, that's all right then. I thought it was just some random giving me shit.
4 AP2, Charles. Like, not cover.
Which I was. Did you see me get very defensive? There
You did get very defensive. It's
That,
not like you, Charles, at all.
Fuck you. Dickhead, he's dead.
He's dead, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's. I should read who it's from first. No, I have a thing just because I'm a speed painter that people go, oh, it's a quick paint job, it must be bad. It's not.
Yeah, quick paint jobs like that to be fast.
Yeah. Although it was touch and go on the battle ready when I finished all the greys, and I was
I'm
like,
assuming he's outside of 12, Charles, with this guy. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I've got Schützen's redundancy.
I was like, there's 3 shades of grey on this model, but some people might not say that.
Hello, pup. These are going to be probably burning, but we'll see how this goes. I've got redundancy shooting. So, mining seismic cannons into this guy. So
Yeah.
+1 AP. I don't need the cover stripping, but I can do it anyway from deep strikes. Sure. 1 hit, good chat. 3s. 1 AP2 Charles, no cover because of deep strikes.
I'm going to assume he's got a 4 up. Definitely not
D3
there.
for 1 wound.
He's got 4 left.
I'm going to overcharge my brain wizard because I'm silly.
Yeah, well,
So let's do him first.
I
I should have done it. They both hit 2s. They both wound. And you're in balls. Love it.
Hey,
love it. Do I kill myself?
Go on, roll a 1. Oh,
2 grenades.
sad.
1 hits. You character?
Yeah.
So both hit. 2s. AP3, no cover.
Takes 1.
D3 damage. 1.
Cool, down to 3.
2 shots to the mining lasers. Both missed. And then maybe some auto guns, but I haven't measured particularly well.
Oh, there we go.
So it'll be probably 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. The
4 guys. Yeah, just 4. No sustained lethals on this so far, so I'm probably not going to be able to burn. 1 lethal sustained,
Sounds good.
and then 5s.
Yeah, no, it is.
2 AP, 1 ignore coverage also.
These will be 3 ups then. Takes 1 more. Round to 2.
Sad times.
Probably means you have to charge him.
I've got the indirect mortars and some other bits of chaff I could potentially shoot at you.
Yeah, sure.
So his indirect. So let's do a mortar first into the big chunky boys.
Yep, makes sense.
Indomitor
kill team. Yeah.
Indomitor. Too many words. 4 plus 2 for blast.
Yep.
5s. T6.
Yeah.
4s. Nothing. But it's plus 1 AP and ignore cover.
Cool.
The other retreat into this guy. 4 shots. So 7. Quick maths.
Quick maths.
5.
This is into my Watchmaster, is it?
It is indeed, yeah. 2 AP 1, but you will get cover.
Ooh, 2 ups. He loves them.
Cool. The indirect from the Saboteur into him to try and chip that wound away. 4 shots, won't do it with that.
Nah.
2 and 4s, 3s even. 2 AP 1, and these will strip cover. Takes a wound.
Oh, down to 1.
I'm going to have to shoot him with other stuff, Charles. That's annoying. I'm just going to shoot him with webbers and other stuff to make him
All of that lot shooting him, is it?
Yes, I might as well.
I'm not making us a roll of 20.
Really frustrating. It's just annoying.
I just wanted to get the activation out.
Yeah, that's Charlie.
Because it means like your burning options are a bit worse now.
I'm within 9, Charles. It's an 8-inch charge.
You're within 9.
Within 9, yeah. The front guy should be.
He's just outside of 9, but you are within.
There's a crow flies. After you move me.
When I nudge him back. Yeah, fuck it, you can have an 8, it's fine.
It's plus 2.
Sorry, fucking what now?
Plus 2 because of enhancement.
So it was just plus 2 for me.
It's a 9.
Yeah, well,
Charles.
there you go.
Probably want a bigger charge.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that because I don't think loads of guys are going to get him.
No. So you need 9. I'll not move the marker. There's a 9. There's a 9 just outside.
Yeah, it's going to be like
9 just outside.
who are the punchy boys?
I'm going to put him here. 9 will get me inside the wall. So I'm going to put him ground top floor. 9 will get into there.
Sure.
9 will get into there.
And go count. Oh, that's Steve's
get
arm.
into there. And my last guy, get me to there.
Sure.
I'll just come in and do my palins.
You got any of the charges?
Don't think so because they fell back.
Yeah.
I could bomb a long charge there with the
You could try a
Flim Recollect.
No.
No.
So I think it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 punchy dudes and then him.
Yeah, so him,
So these 3 don't
his
fight
pal,
basically.
this guy,
Yep.
this guy,
That guy.
this guy.
Sure.
Can he not fight for his friend?
No, he won't. He doesn't. 3 won't get him in base to base.
Okay. This guy with a 3, no.
Yep.
So we'll just do this.
Yep.
We'll come off the objective.
I got lucky with you not rolling very high there. Are you doing
well,
the
it's plus 2. Yeah,
best with him?
I'll pop my familiar,
Yep.
and I will pop my 1 CP to give me crits on 5s.
Sure.
Is that even worth doing?
Probably not.
No, we're not gonna bother. We'll keep the CP.
Cool. I can't armor contempt here, which is very sad, but I will.
So this is going to be, what do we say, 6? 3 guys? 3 big guys?
Yep.
So 3, 6 is lethal.
There is a guy on 2 wounds if you want to start with anything less, but
No, just fine. And then it would be 5s into 4s. 1 AP3.
it's not 6.
It just kills the guy straight
Yeah,
up.
kills the wounded melter rifle.
Oh, so the Biophages is going to pop his
Yeah, get ready.
extra stabby wizard.
Yep.
This is the normal dude.
Yep.
And then 4s. 2 AP3, but these are 1 damage. So this is this normal guy at the front.
So 1 goes down to 1.
And then his friend, who's just 1, he's just 1 damage, this guy.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I didn't see him, but he charged under the wall, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
That's why I didn't see him. I'm muted.
3 attacks, and then 4s. Nothing. So now this is the wizard.
This should be on a melter rifle, sorry, not a heavy interceptor.
Yeah, cool. Punchy wizard.
Yep.
2, and then 2 Santan infantry.
Yep.
2 of these are only AP1 though. So these are flat 4. Just kills a guy.
So you killed 2 dudes.
Yeah.
Can I punch you back now, Steve?
You can definitely punch him back to kill me.
This might hurt. That was probably under average.
Yeah, just I needed another an inch on that charge to get those other 3 melee guys in.
But even then, like,
I'm not going to kill
the
the squad.
way you rolled was not great.
I'm not going to kill the squad, but if I could kill 4 or 5 out of it, that would have been nice.
For sure. Pile these guys in here. Like this, like this. like that. So everybody gets to fight. Right, now we have a look. Now we have to have a look at what the fuck.
What was my? Is it established locus? What was me in the secondary?
No prisoners.
No prisoners.
Kill shit.
Which I've killed
2 things.
2 things so far.
3 things. These 2.
3
and
things.
the
Yes,
next
thank you.
max
So I get
out.
my max out,
So
and I get my mini locus.
2, 3, 4, 5 regular dudes, which are going to be the close combat weapons. So that's going to be 15 of them. 4, 8,
You've already killed 2 from the squad.
12, 15. Hitting on 3s. I don't get any rerolls here. But I do get the sustain still, which I rolled none on. Yet more reason. I suppose if I oath these guys, you just don't do this play, so it's fine.
Yeah. T4.
4s. Yeah, only showing 4. So that is going to be 3. No AP, 1 damage. Yeah, it does look slightly like Sprue Grey, but on camera, but in person it looks a bit better.
Yeah, it is a light grey.
It is
the Carcharodon grey.
It is literally called Carcharodon Grey. Cool, so that was the regular dudes, killing just 1, which is kind of sad. Then we have 9 attacks from the Twin Power Fists.
Oh, sorry, dog.
And you're standing on my dog. It's very rude of you. 3s.
I've got gigantic feet. Sorry, doggy.
But I do get 4 sustained, which is alright, isn't it?
Sure.
2s with Twin Linked, because Twin Linked Power Fists are fun. And these will just, AP2 will just kill guys, won't they?
Yes.
Splat. 9.
Oh, look, I'm dead.
Is it the whole
Are
squad?
they 2 damage each?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. And then
7.
2 lots of 2 into the...
Yeah, 2 into the biophages.
Ah, wow, squad.
I think I rest these for 4.
So you've done a 2, a 2, and a 4?
Yeah, so I've got 2 left.
How many did you start with now?
I start with 10.
2 and 2 and 4.
So I've got 2 left.
That's cool.
I think the melee squad's quite useful with the damage tree. So.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely is. I can't pile in to get onto the objective. That's fine. They're all in a position where they can just wander on and see everything that they need to.
Yep.
And we'll see what various forms of violence I can.
Sorry for standing on your foot.
It's fine. I don't know why she's decided she wants to come and play now. She's been ignoring me all day. Right. So at the end of the
My
turn,
animal magnetism, Charles.
no prisoners you get for 5, and established you get for 2.
Yes, please.
Primary you have for turn. You're not starting any burns anywhere.
No, I didn't have the
who did you
activations. My saboteur.
Oh, that's why she didn't shoot.
Because I wanted to burn with these and then lock.
Ah,
I didn't have the chance.
So, into my turn. At the end of your turn, I will free strap pick up the Indomitor team on my home field. And not these guys. So it will just be the Indomitor team on my home field. Just gives me the option with them, really. So, CP, you go up to 2, but I'll spend you the 1 for the rapid ingress.
Yes.
Do you not have another 20 man that needed to come in anyway?
No, because you killed 1.
I've killed 1.
I've got.
Oh, you've only got 4 of them.
I've got 4, not 5. Yeah.
So back
The
down to 1.
metalist is 5.
Yeah, back down to 1 for your CP then.
Yes.
Cool. And I'm gonna draw some cards. No prisoners.
Oh no.
Good.
I'm in danger.
Yes. And establish locus.
Snap.
Oath. This 20-man squad.
Shocking.
I think I might do the other 20-man squad that's in the sky. Just for the Overwatch reasons. Really? Yeah. Nah, we'll do this.
Bike squad, yeah.
The bike squad. I will spend the CP that I get to put that Indomitor team there. And the one in... And the Terminators in the sky into... Sustained Doctrine.
Yep.
Yeah. My CP management, not been great, but it's fine. We go.
It's because you used to have a Calgar's unit, which is like.
It's not even that. It's just like the first time I play an army, I like spam out the straps just to get used to them.
Yeah, also you're showing them off.
Yes. So Combi Lieutenant.
Part of the reason why I'm kind of flipping through all the secondary cards, I want to see the new ones.
Go there and pop that up. Can you look up the movement of an Indomitor kill team? Is it 6 or is it 5?
I can, yeah.
I think it's 5. I'm going to move it like it's 5, and then we can discuss.
I feel like Chunky Boy should be 5.
Chunky Boys should definitely.
As a Chunky Boy myself, I feel like my distance to move over the ground is limited.
Speak for yourself, lad. I move fucking far. The heavy bolters.
You do like 30 kilos less than me, Charles, so I expect that to happen. I'm just waiting for our non-Russian colleagues' Wahapedia site to work up.
You can use my phone. I've got the Marine
Oh,
Codex.
you've got the Codex, Charles.
Oh, no, you should have it. It's a supplement. It's an index supplement.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Deathwatch is.
Interesting.
I want the aggressors rather than I want the multi-motors. The multi-motors can just shoot down this line easily enough. 18.
Well, the Indomitor.
Indomitor kill team, yeah.
Kill team.
It just
Move
means-
5.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that's fine. So that is there. That is there. That is there. That is there. So all of the guns that I want shooting at these chaps is there, and then the 3 aggressors can point their guns into that, and we have a charge into the smelly lady. It's technical term for what she is. Now, the worry here is quite badly.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the character is not touching the terrain that it wants to.
Yeah, should be behind it. Yeah, thank you.
The worry here is if I shoot 3 aggressors, and I kill all of this lot, which is not impossible. You've been fed, dog. I don't know what more. She's like, give me all the fucking attention.
I don't have any food. No, I think I've got nothing.
I need to
can show
one
the
tap
dog
that
to stream
squad,
that.
otherwise you'll just
This
pick
is
them
Charlie's
up.
dog. If you've not seen stream before, that's the dog. Look.
There she is.
We're not making it up.
No, she's actually there. She's
It's a real
standing,
animal.
like, behind my legs, just looking up at me. The worry here is if I shoot these and don't one tap them, you just pick them up.
Yes.
So the aggressors will. One of the aggressors doesn't get shoot, but they are both in low enough range of character lady. I'll bring the Terminators in to see if I pick the squad up. I think that's the best plan. It's this squad. What do I do with them? Do I just send them on a murder make mission? I suspect Steve's rapid ingress is going to be like here or here. I don't care in either of those cases. It's certainly not going to be in a place where it can threaten this. So I think I just literally stage for another turn. I will get these Deathwatch veterans out here of this rhino. Ooh, big stretch. And just see if I can advance them into a position where they're ready to go forward next turn into the chaff.
Yep.
Because hopefully we're in a place now where I just shoot something of Steve's and it dies.
Sad times.
So this is their advance. As a proper British looking dog. Yeah, to be fair, she looks like a small sheepdog.
Yep. Yeah, it's like a miniaturized, like a regular sized dog.
Otherwise known, Steve, as a small dog.
Yeah. It's like, but if you scaled her up, she would look like a normal dog.
Yes. She's a Jack Russell crossed with a toy poodle for anybody interested. Can't be left
Next week on Chelsea's 40k stream,
Yes.
we're talking about dash hounds.
My cousin's got a dash hound.
They're mental.
They
if
are.
anyone has a dash hound.
Little crackheads. This is very true.
They are a big dog in a small dog's body. Is what a dash hound is.
Do you get like significantly better at a rapid fire range or anything?
Yes.
And what is your rapid fire range?
12. So mainly for the seismic cannons.
Probably
rapid fire 12.
all the way back here. 30. Yeah, so 24 is where I actually want to be because you can't rapid ingress closer than that. From outside of 30, there's definitely no way you can do that. Oh well, you can rapid ingress 9 away, which you have no space to do anyway. So yeah, these guys are just going to park all right at the back here. And yes, I lose 10 shots with the bolters. Probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You sustain and whatnot.
It might not kill you. I'm fine if it doesn't kill you. I'm like, it's not giving up any primary because you're not. How's it called? It needs to be another missile squad. Oop. What is the word I'm looking for here, Steve?
Redundancy.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to come and measure over on that side to see if I need them there for screening as well.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because there is a nasty rapid ingress spot over on that side that I'm kind of worried about.
That's fair.
Just a little bit, but for now, 24 is all here.
I don't have no food.
Charging anything, they're just vibing at the back. Excuse me, dog.
Yeah, they are. The British. I don't. Is that what they're bred to do? Scrap badges. That seems like a raw deal for the dash hound. Badges are savages and massive.
You could come in here. I'm fine if you come here.
Yeah.
That's not giving you any better angles. These guys deep strike onto this gap here. You cannot 6-inch here next turn or this turn anyway, but I will stop it for the next turn.
Oh, did Ben change it all, Charles, with the new missions?
Not as far as I'm aware. We have the card.
I'll check it. Just.
You would like to
interested.
read?
Yeah.
You can read. Like that. Yeah, Dashan's a vicious little bastards. Right. Would you like to rapid ingress now, Steve?
I have to, so yes, please.
You don't have
Not that I
to.
can see, but
Yeah, no,
I don't recall the card very, very vividly anyway.
Cool. I'm going to go and find a treat for the dog because she is not going to settle down until I give her something to chew on. So you can waffle about your options and what you're thinking about for your weapon ingress, Steve.
Yeah.
Back in a second. Oh, my dog.
The problem I've got is if I deep strike here, he's probably got enough volume with those to murder death me on that. That doesn't really give me anything. I need to reserve my output because I need to definitely kill this squad, and I would like to kill that squad over there. He's got enough OC on this that I'm realistically never taking him off that primary. And this is going to be a drawish, pretty Charles with a smallish win. So I'm just going to try and not give him too many assets probably, and drop this squad probably there. It gives me options in theory to come and have a look at this. The problem is, even if I charge this big brick behind this big L, he's got enough combat alpha, but then my 20 man neophytes doesn't really do much. So I have to be super boring and probably just drop them back in this room here. That's what I'm thinking. Or there might be a little bit of a gap in that little L over there. Doesn't give me enough output into those Terminators. No, I think we just guarantee. Yeah, we're just going to go where I was. We'll just jump in this L chart. I was just discussing that I don't really want to go here.
Yeah.
You've probably got enough volume between
if you've
that
gone
squad
now,
and that
I'm
squad.
shooting all the aggressors, and
so
I don't much care.
I'll put these on the ground floor, but
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I'd like to point out that my very British-looking dog I have taught Swedish. Because why not?
why?
Because I don't want people... Because I was like, she's historically been quite bad at being in public with people.
Okay, right.
And she gets quite confused when there's multiple people talking. So
Yeah.
if I taught her all the commands in Swedish, she would only respond to them. And then she wouldn't get confused at the park when there's like 3 people shouting,
Yep.
sit, play, come, all the rest of it, right? So, so I taught her all in Swedish. My cunning plan, Steve,
Yes.
falls apart quite quickly.
Yes.
The Swedish word for like come here is kom här.
Yeah.
It's not...
I see the limitation in your plan there, Charles. It's the same word.
Are they going to be chargeable?
Probably, yeah, sure.
Good. I'll throw it. I'll throw the 10.
Let's just make that one guy not chargeable.
Sure, but like a 9 will still get me in somewhere, right?
Yeah, probably. It'd be a 10. I can make it a 10.
Sure, make it a 10. I'm going to throw it because there's nothing better for him to do.
Yeah, I took 10 chills.
Right.
I need some glue as well. I broke a guy's legs off, which is pretty common. GC problems.
Yep, let's do some shooting. We're going to start with the Terminators into the 20-man squad on the objective.
Yep.
So we'll do the big blasts. 6. Angle cam. Dun, dun, dun.
That. Magic wizardry.
Here's disappearing axe. So 3d6 plus 12. Don't get any less funny the more I say it. It's not quite as good as last time.
No, it's still pretty
10,
good.
21, 22 becomes 33. So it's 9 less than last time. 3, 6,
It's still many.
9, 10, 15. What was it? What did we say? 33?
Yep.
Right, okay. 16. So 5, 10, 15, 16, and then I do this again, but with 2 more.
Yep.
So, hitting on 3s, re-rolling for sustains. We are going with fish because it's fun, isn't it? Boop, 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 boop. 4 go back in. And then these are winning on 3s.
Any AP on these, Charles?
There are not, mate. And you do have cover.
Lovely.
So, 4 8s. For
8.
the first half. The second half. Bit better on the sustained boys. No, we definitely fish again. Oh, I'm going to have to really speed up my play to play this on a clock. Jesus. One more sustain, so 6 go back in. 3, 6.
I guess it's just actively choosing when I pop sustainer with the rerolls and when it's not worth doing it.
Nah.
First world problems. How killy do I make a squad?
Mathematically, it's the same if I do it or not. So it's like 3, 6, 9, 11. So that's 19 from the first half, from the rockets, and then we have 10 from the bolters.
These are hit shots, not wounds.
No, that was wounds.
So 19 so far.
19 so far. Yep. I learnt my lesson and didn't go fishing, and it paid off for me. So 2, 4, 5, get back in, and then these are also on 3s. Bop, bop, bop. 3, 6, 9, 12 more. So
here's 20 chance to start.
31, please, mate. These will be on 5-ups. Or
4-ups. Cover it.
Yeah.
It was 20. So you killed 3, 4, 6, 10. Was it 30?
31.
There's 10 dead plus this.
4, 8, make 10.
Another 6.
That's
7.
a lot more than 7.
7. There's 7. Cool.
That is 7. Cool.
There's 7.
So 10 and then 2, 4, 6, because they're already in cover, and then like one of these guys should have had a 5-up. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. I'll let you pick which one's alive. Do you want to pick them up into the sky, mate? And one of these die, but I'll let you pick which one.
I can kill 2. Do you mind if I put him back and kill 2? I should have done it on cover.
Oh yeah,
Because I need the rest.
Yeah, you
so.
want to keep the rest, dude. That's fine.
Yeah, so kill these 2.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, declare you take on everything up
and
until
then
the dude.
Yeah, I shouldn't lie that.
Then you spend your
then I'll
CP,
pick them up.
Pick them into the sky. Job's good. Cool.
Just gives me something to score with.
That's not bad for a single activation outside of rapid fire with no buffs.
No, that's pretty good.
The aggressors are going to have a shoot now. They're going to put everything that can. This is interesting for the lone op shenanigans. So 1 aggressor, 2 aggressors into her. Everything else into the bikes.
Sure. The bikes have stealth, just to remind you.
Yeah, fine, they're oath. So these 2 aggressors do get the bonus strength against that. Everything else will not, except for the back 3, so I'll have to do those slightly differently.
Mm-hmm.
And the back dude is within 24. Cool. Okie dokie artichoke. So 2 aggressors into lady. Here's their blast weapons. She's 6 shots.
She has stealth as well.
She has 10 feet away.
She does.
You, Steve. Range weapons. This is the. Hold up. I find it's quite silly how many. 5 strong grenade launchers. So
you need to speed up
shots.
for the next weekend.
I'll be fine at the weekend, don't worry. No blast, so hitting on 4s.
Question is Deathwatch just better than Space Marines or what? It's a side.
Yes and no. It's a side grade. It depends how you play and what you're playing into. They hit a lot harder. Like they do what Vanguard used to do basically. Yeah. Strength 4, toughness not that, so 3s. 3 saves, no AP. You have cover.
Takes 2.
Cool. And then we have the 6 shots from their auto-storm bolt rifles on 4s. 1 sustains. And then this is on 3s with twin links.
T3,
Yeah, shot 4. 2. No AP. She's got 1 wound left. She's dead. Now we do the fun stuff. I am mildly concerned if you put this on
quad bike.
The quad bike. How many wins have you got? 4?
4.
It's 4 and 2, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, so I'll do the 2 heavy bolt rifles first.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s because thingy.
Yep.
But oath. I get 2 sustained.
Brutal.
This is strength 5. So
3s. Kill. Okay.
Just 3 minus 2 goes to minus 1.
Kill.
Oh, there was lethal hits in there as well. Whoops. Stop by that.
Do you want me to put 2 more wounds here?
Nah, it's fine.
2 bikes.
Cool. They have 6 up saves, mate. It's minus 2 and you have cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have cover from there.
No, you're good. Because these bad guys can't see all
2
of
6-ups.
No,
Yeah,
kills 2.
cool.
Cool. And then we'll do the 2 heavy bolters.
Yep.
So this is...
Oh, yeah. This is last year.
Yeah. This isn't...
Why are Deathwatch heavy bolters damage 3?
They're also AP 2.
What? But why?
They're just better.
What?
So I get 3 sustained, which I'm remembering are lethals. These are the closest target for these. So these are strength 7. It's still 3s.
We're dead, Charles.
4 more 6-up saves, please, mate.
They're dead.
Don't even have to shoot them out rifles.
I'm not going to res those.
That's fine. Cool.
They're useful to res early.
Oh,
the
yeah.
problem when you don't have board presence, they can just get sorted
Yeah,
out with them.
Combi Lieutenant is going to shoot at the flamer dudes in front of him.
Yep.
He hits you once. He kills a guy with a dev wound.
Is it AP? Oh, Dev, yeah, cool.
Bonk. Charges? I think we're at charges.
Yeah, go for it.
Combi Lieutenant into these 4 flamer dudes. With a 10. Now he's pissed. 4. 10. Boop. And I'll throw the 10 with the aggressors into the 20-man brick.
No. Stop it, Charles.
It's going to be 6, Steve. Oh, it's not. Cool. Not in the world. Right, Combi Lieutenant Mans. He hits on 2s with sustain because it's on his data sheet. He wounds on 4s. 2 at -1.
Kills 2.
Cool. And then they can punch me back.
So 1 normal guy, 3s, and then 4s. 2 AP1.
4s. Fine.
And then 1 these are the AP2 ones.
You're...
3. 4 AP2.
Right, these will be 5s. Followed by 5s.
1 damage.
Yeah, followed by 5s. I'll make 3 of these. He dies.
Yay, finally.
That's fine. I was really hoping he feels like he's underperformed. Like, I feel
I
like
think so.
4 attacks on 2s with sustain.
Yeah, but in terms of
but he's
resilience,
just
he
not
should be
fucking
dead like
died.
2 turns ago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There is that.
So scoring wise, no prisoners I get for yes.
Yep.
No.
You killed Saboteur, Bike Squad.
Yep. That's it.
That's it. Just 2.
My other secondary was no prisoners, which was established, which my bloke did
With you is in here, right?
because this guy could not get into your deployment zone
Yeah.
because you had fallen back.
I was right in front of you. Yeah.
Yep. Short. Before I just throw him away for nothing.
That's right.
Cool. Yeah, that'll be my turn. I did score a 10 on the primary. So CP and CP. As we go into round 4, the scores look like this. I am trailing by 5, which is not 6. It's not even 5, it's 3. Cool.
Do I get an extra CP, Charles? I do.
Yeah.
So I'm on 2.
And you got 10 for the second.
I do have reses as well, Charles. Look at
Yeah.
that. D3 units. Just
1.
for 1. Sad times. Inches.
And the blokes in space.
I'll put them back on. They get flat 3. Because they're near fight
Because
squads.
they're near fight squads. Yep.
For those who don't play GSC, you can res when you're not off the board if you take them off like I have.
Yeah. You just
but
couldn't
you
do
just-
it at the end of the movement phase, which
Yeah.
is what they used to be.
Because
which
you
is why
could
they
res
put a
onto
whole-
points and all sorts of weird junky
Yep.
nonsense.
Yep. Would you like to draw some cards?
I would, yeah. So I can... My burn completes at the end of the next turn,
Yep. End of my turn.
or end of the battle.
Or end of the battle.
So I can
whichever
still
comes
burn
first.
10-5, effectively.
It would complete at the end of my turn 5.
Yeah, but I can burn my next turn.
Yeah. You can still burn in turn 5. Yes.
Cool. Assassination and Cleanse.
That's
Uh,
pretty shit. My character's back there in my
Yeah.
VR. Cleanse will be fairly simple, I
I
think.
can cleanse with the Ridge Runners, which is shit. But Assassination, I'm not getting that. I just like to burn through cards, Charles. I'm just burning CP for fun.
Do you owe me any battle shocks? You do on the guys in the sky, but that's only when they arrive.
And these guys as well.
No,
oh, no, they're good.
They're not half. So
I'll,
it's just,
I'll do the guys that come back in.
no,
Well, actually,
no,
I can.
you have to do it in the movement phase because
Yeah.
we might not know. It might change the decision making
Yeah, sure.
process.
I'm going
right?
to ditch Assassinate, though, on
Yep.
the redraw.
Which becomes...
Behind the Milans. That kind of makes some decisions for me.
Yeah. 6 inch into a gap that doesn't exist.
I'm
The
gonna
gap
run a
does
Saboteur.
exist.
Advance my Saboteur in the corner.
It's a 1, so it's not making
Probably
it.
not on me.
We don't even have to check. Excellent.
Um,
To be fair, there's probably a 6 inch gap for you now. No. With the guys that would potentially have to do a battle shock test.
Just shook as a dice, please, Charles. I just want to see how far what I would actually need.
Yeah. Do you want to throw me the corner here?
I need like an 8, which is fine.
Okay, sure.
You've not got Assassinate yet?
No, not yet.
So he's going to be super brave.
Yes. Yeah, Steve's just playing out the protect himself from different primaries. From secondaries that I can draw. So I'll use my tune. Yeah, that double oath is really nice for the split fire.
Yeah, it's great to me, yeah. I think I can get in there with a 9 anyway. Because I've only got a little
Holy
bit of a
with
squad left. I've only got a little bit of a squad left.
maybe not with Holy with him, but we can check. Oh yeah, maybe
I
actually.
think I can.
We'll do it properly. Should be right. So
Well,
maybe
also means I can't cleanse, so I'll have to cleanse with the
Ridge
Ridge
Runners.
Runners, which is pretty rubbish.
If they were oath, I'd be watching them with something,
So
but they're not, so I'm not gonna bother. Lovely stuff. Yeah, no, I think my turns have gone about as well as I'd expect.
Yeah.
Like Steve's not giving me multiple activations. If he does, I can kill multiple 20 bricks in a turn.
Absolutely.
And it's bad for him. I don't even think he's going to
guys.
kill that Indomitor team that's in the centre.
No, I don't think so either. You can still deep strike, right, Charles? So I'm just gonna...
From a team's perspective, he just might not try. He might just really try and tie it up and hide everything. Which is not an awful idea when there's a bunch of Deathwatch about to run at you.
Yeah. Who's going to advance? A character in this squad? No character.
Nope.
No character.
The only character is in this squad.
Oh, did you want to reactive move your dude?
No.
Which is good if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. But no.
I'll move the blue squad out.
Sure.
Promises.
Makes sense.
Move the promise behind the wall. I'll leave here.
If I still draw Assassinate, I will pop.
Oh, yeah.
Pick that unit up. But
Certainly.
It's fair. Yeah, no. Deathwatch. How do I best describe them compared to? They're more like Vanguard Space Marines than something like Gladius Marines are, insofar as they hit like a truck and they're very mobile, but they are quite easy to kill, or they're very easy to play yourself into a corner. You have to be on it with positioning, because basically your game plan is 4 big bricks. Or it's like 3 big bricks and like 3 halves. Which, if you do just stand them in the open and let them die, you really quickly run out of resources. I'm frankly surprised at how quickly Steve got through that big 10 brick, but I'm also not that surprised because that's what GSC can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
He got there with like mortals and stuff.
So I need to bring them down and battle shock them when they land.
You sure do.
Right, so.
They are still Oath targets, so I probably am going to Overwatch them.
I will put my once per game.
4 up in them.
4 up
Is
in
that
them.
whenever they're targeted? You check
I will check the
time.
check the wording for you. I think it's just in the shooting phase, but I will check.
I'll do it with the Indomitor team because
I can fit in that gap.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to do it because I've got my stuff, and we'll check. You check the wording once I roll this.
I will indeed.
So here's the frag
my
storm.
brand new flashy cards that are still sorted
rockets.
date.
So it's this many plus how much for blast?
There is
1 each.
less than 10.
Cool. So
More than
8.
5.
So that many plus 1 each for blast.
Start of any phase.
Cool. So yeah, you would have done it in the movement phase.
Yeah.
Oh dear, Steve. Without Oath, I've just hit you 6 times, which becomes 12. Here's the Oath roll. Just 2 more. This is all right. And because you are my closest eligible target, because you're my only eligible target, I do get +2 strength to this for my Indomitors.
Yeah, it's gone.
So these go to strength 6. Oops. They miss. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And you are going to have an amount of cover on here.
So I've got 6 guys left. Yes, 7 guys left.
Yeah, you are going to have.
6 guys left.
You are going to have cover.
How many was it, sorry?
11.
11. So I'll do 6 on the normal guys.
Yep.
So EP in this? No?
No AP. You
So
have
4
cover.
ups.
Yeah,
Kills 4.
Cool.
So 2 more. They're okay.
Yep.
2 more. He's dead. And then 1 4 up on the Benefactors. He takes a wound.
Cool. And then we'll just do the various melters because it's going to be quicker. Yep. So there's 1 multi-melter and just 1 normal melter rifle left now in this squad. No, there's no normal melter rifle, so it's just a multi-melter. 6s with a reroll. 4 hits. Sustained! 2s. That's going to be 4 minus 4s.
So 4 Fimbles.
Yes, please.
There's a chance. You tell me there's a chance, Charles. No, he's dead.
For reference, he takes 10 damage, and then I'd still have the heavy bolt rifles, and then the heavy bolt guns. God, this unit has so much shooting. Which is 2 hits, which is 1 lethal, which would be like 2 more at -2. So she's dead, mate.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Look at that.
He's dead, Dave.
That's the trick with Death Guard, is getting as many activations of quality as you can with Deathwatch to stop before they die, because they do die. They die very quick.
Which I'm hopefully going to show you now.
Yep.
Right, we're going to do the indirect from one of the saboteur, well, from one of the ridge runners into the big Indominus brick.
Yep.
6 shots.
Who's going to be
2 for
cleansing your
bust.
second objective?
I will do it with the 5-man Acolyte squad.
Perfect.
Just hanging out, no objective.
Sure.
Some 5s. 4s.
Yep.
3 Charles. No
3.
AP.
These will be 3-ups.
Yes, please.
Box back and wanting attention. Takes 1 damage.
I'm going to correct my mistake as well and move these back.
Is that
So
to
we've got
do the screen?
You've got your screen for you. I forgot
You
you.
are
Uppy downy.
You are
I completely thought you had
golden,
that. Sorry about that. Yeah, cool. So ignore cover plus 1 AP on that squad.
Yep.
We'll shoot with the rear benefactors unit first.
Sure.
They're
Is
not
the
really rapid
benefactor
fire range.
shooting?
He's going to supercharge his brain.
Cool. Is that the benefactor? The little big brain?
The one with the big blue head, yeah.
Nice.
Tesla head.
Cool.
These are the seismics.
Yeah.
Lethals but not sustained.
You're
Not a character.
Nope.
So just 1 hit, 1 lethal. AP 2 ignore cover.
okay. So this is a 5-up. Like that.
And then
Did
2
that again
random
before it
lasers.
landed.
1 hits.
You're
Under wound, AP 4 ignore cover.
oh
D6 plus 1.
yeah, kills the guy.
Kills the guy.
Kills the guy.
Brain Wizard.
Yep.
1 lethal, 1 hits, 2s. 2 AP 4 ignore cover. His D6
Damage?
plus 1, so
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to roll this. Kills the guy. Kills the guy. Does he kill himself? Kill himself? Yeah,
Yes.
he does. Of course he does.
Steve will touch on the inclusion of the jackals in a second for you, right?
Yeah.
You did it already in the
Yeah, I'll talk about
in the VOD, but do it in my movement phase, Steve.
yeah, I will do. Yeah, sure.
Before you start, because I said that and I heard him going off on a tangent. I was like, "No, Steve."
That's fair.
So you'd stand there and talk and not roll dice.
I would. That's very true. And then I've got 2 more grenades. They still get the benefit of the lethals.
Yeah.
1 AP 3 he can cover.
Okay.
D3.
Yep.
We are full 1.
Cool. 1 times 2. That's all right, Steve. You can't do that again and kill the whole squad.
Yeah. The benefit to the squad, I'll pop my
Crits on 5s.
Chris on 5s, so down to 0.
So you only have lethals here, but not sustained.
I still get sustained because I deep struck and it's into the end of the turn. Then with my turn. So get it.
Is it not until the end of the turn?
It's the end of my turn, not the turn. But feel free to check.
When, yeah, because they didn't. Nothing's deep strike over there.
They rapid ingress. The blue squad.
Yeah, and it's been the end of my turn, or is it until the end of your next?
End of
turn?
my turn, yes.
I see. I
Yeah,
see.
you know
I
what I
see. I'll double check
Check
because
it.
you never know. Codex Genestealer Cults. This is Host of Ascension. Until the end of your next fight phase.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'll
That's
start.
good. I've been playing that wrong when I'm.
Yeah, that's why the melee squad rapid ingression is still quite a good idea because you're still getting the sustain
I like
stuff.
that. I like that.
So this is going to be stubbers.
Sure.
Rerolling everything for the Primus.
Yep.
That is not a bad start, but I will fish.
And this is sustained and lethal because of his enhancement.
Yes, correct.
So sustained for the armor enhancement.
It is indeed. So,
Lethals.
7 lethals.
Yep.
And 4 more.
Yep.
And 5 to wound. That was a good roll. So that is 10, 11 saves at AP1 ignore cover so far.
10, 11. AP1 ignoring cover.
Yes, please.
Cool, these are 4s.
All 1
Kills
damage.
Wounded guy and a half. Oh, and 1. So 1.5. Him and him, so it's just the aggressors left.
Let's just do the seismic so that'll make this kill the squad.
Yep.
Not with that roll it won't.
Good. You got rerolls at least.
Oh, there you go. That's spun back around.
Good.
So 4 hits. 4s. 4, 5, AP2 ignore cover.
5 ups coming up.
D3 damage each.
Takes 3.
So first one.
Yeah.
2.
Kills
the
a guy.
Third one.
1.5.
Webbers.
Yep.
Big 2. 6s. Sure. Just
fine.
2 devs, Charles.
Cool. That's the average for that.
I don't think everyone was in rapid fire range when I shot with the autoguns.
Did you not do all the autoguns to start with?
No, that was the stubbers, which is 12 shots.
Oh, that's why you're running the stubbers for the lethals, I see.
Yeah, so you're just fishing for more dice. So I'll just give bigger 4 guys for rapid fire. I'm not being exact. 8.
Yep. Makes sense.
12, so just another 4 dice, something like that.
Okay.
So again, 5 rolling. Yeah, this squad is
Quite good.
just I've never not killed the thing that I'm shooting at with 1 activation normally. Apart from maybe big demons and whatnot.
Yeah.
So 7. So all those go back in.
Yep.
And then 6s on these. So that is 8 AP 1 ignore cover, Charles, please.
8 AP1 ignoring cover.
Pretty
Cool.
please.
4s. He dies. Kills the squad. Okay. Yeah, that unit is still killing everything it shoots at.
And then I want to ditch behind Charles.
Yeah.
And I'll score my mini cleanse.
Mini cleanse for 4 points. It's not mini cleanse, it's big cleanse.
Big cleanse, sorry.
Ah.
Thank you.
Cleanse for discarding behind, but you've already scored it.
Yep.
CP and CP. I will be free striking, picking up the Terminators and the other Indomitor team.
Yep.
The conundrum I've got, again, this is down to my poor CP management, is I won't be able to give them sustained and ignore cover in this turn.
Yeah.
But have you brought everybody out through the wall?
From the blue squad, and then the orange squad, you can got last.
Okay, so I can get... If I drop here, I'll just kill the whole blue squad. They won't have cover anyway. That's fine.
And you get some shots on the...
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to kill the blue squad then, because they're better value for me.
Absolutely.
So those two squads are in the sky.
Yeah, they had to come out because I had to guarantee that one-shot activation.
100%. I'm going to go up to 10 CP, 10 victory points for that.
Very drawish, Charles.
Red cards, yeah, as we've discussed. Cleanse, I'll probably just be 2 points. Bring it down.
There you go. I've just given you
probably going to kill all of that.
Yes.
Oath target is going to be the
blue squad,
I think. Because killing the Ridge Runners actually score me a lot more points, is my only
four
concern.
for that, yeah.
And they have no invuln?
You. 3
So I can bring the Indomitors team here. Probably kill both of those.
Mm-hmm.
You have no reactive move or anything?
You. Not with this saturate.
Okay. Now we're talking. Toughness?
7, 8 wounds. An annoying profile. Not hard to kill, but annoying to understand what amount of damage you put through.
It's if I oath them or not. I think I'll probably just do. I'll go army-wide lethal hits for my Doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
I will spend my CP to put sustained on just the Terminators, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are going to be my backup option into... Because it replaces it, so I can't give them sustained and lethals. No, I'll give sustained to the Indomitor kill team as well, because they have lethals on pretty much everything, so then taking lethals doesn't matter. I'll not do army-wide sustained then, that's fine. So it's just army-wide lethals then. So sustained. Lethal hits on something is kind of cute. I'd probably just bring the other 5-man squad out here, try and just chop my way through that as best I can.
Mm-hmm.
We're in turn 4, about to go into turn 5. I'm never stopping Steve burning that. I do just want to cut down his activations.
Yep.
In that case, I even need to give these guys sustained if I just bring the Indomitor team here and go hell for leather into the Ridge Runners. How is that going to bite me in the ass? No, I need to kill as much as I can, I think.
Yeah.
Purely for the sake of, I want to burn this objective in turn 5 as well.
Agreed, yep.
Because I might try and burn this to try and push that differential. If my team would come to me and said, we need you to try and find a push, I'd be trying to burn this and then looking for this in turn 5.
And push all this out as well, yeah.
And then the choppy squad with the no, the choppy squad still do that, and then the 5-man squad just come out here, try and chop that, tag that. And then we'll go in there, and then I kill that, try and kill them. So, yeah. Okay. This is fine. So, we'll go double sustained. I will oath the... I don't think I need to oath the Ridge Runners. That's the thing.
And my misplay here would have been the 5-man
I'll oath
squad
the blue
should
squad.
have pushed up that side.
I'm going to oath the blue squad. This is me now seeing the max damage I can put out.
Yeah.
I'm splitting both. The conservative play is oath and just kill the Ridge Runners and then hide.
I can talk about the Jackals thing.
Ryan's thing.
Ryan's question, why did I put Jackals in instead of...
Steve is probably not going to overwatch me here because he's only got 1 CP.
No, I'm not on Overwatch.
You got 2 CP.
I'm not on Overwatch.
You're on 2 or 1 CP?
I should be on 1.
Cool. So, that's your rest points.
That's my rest points, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so movement time.
So the normal host list has 2 units of Genestealers instead of the bike squad. The bike went from 80 to 75, so it's just a 1-for-1 swap to bring the Genestealers out. I've put the bikes in for a couple of reasons. One, early scoring options, so things like engage or even behind if you wanted to on turn 1. You can really struggle to do that with just Genestealers. So the bikes give you that speed with a scout move to give you that option. Second thing is what I tried to show off here with Charles is that combined with their demo charge ability where they can do mortals on 4s and then the grenade strat and their shooting, they can much more successfully clear out something like that than the 5 Genestealers could because they would just bounce off him. So it gives you a bit more early damage, turn 1 if you need it. And then the next reason is the unit's footprint is actually huge. It's quite a long unit if you string out the coherency. So if I'm playing like orcs or something that doesn't have fly, it's trying to pressure me with melee, I can just push the bikes into someone's face and just go, stand there, please. The Genestealers can't push that same kind of footprint out. And then the final reason, and there's a lot of reasons here, is they're now only 2 points to res. So they are actually a very valid reason to res. Again, resing for the point of it's a very fast unit that can do mortals conditionally and deliver a grenade 12, 13, 14 inches away or whatever it is. Also very useful.
Can you just pop that Rhino out so we can see that side?
So that's the hopefully answers your question, right? That's why I've included them. I'm just testing with it. I might not commit to it for the rest of the list, but it's what I'm doing at the moment.
So if I had 1 CP spare here as well, what I could do is give plus 6-inch range to my melters, which means they get melter range at melter damage at range 12, which would definitely make this dead.
Yeah.
This is what I mean, like learning the army. The
CP management. It's the micro.
CP management is really hard.
The micro is big, yeah.
And the other part with this unit, I'm being very careful to make sure that he is the closest eligible for as much as possible, so that I get my bonus strength into that. With the big damage guns, the aggressors I don't mind so much. They're going to probably go into the 3-man squad.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens after that. But I'm hoping this Indomitor team does just pick it up even without oaths. I sustain and lethals on enough stuff that I'm probably okay.
Do you think it's quite a CP intensive list, Charles? Do you think
it can feel that way, especially with the new missions being like. It feels like there's much more onus on me to actually try and score the new missions.
Yeah.
In a way that just wasn't there before.
And I think as
if I'm doing this, these guys are just going to hide.
Yeah, sure. I'll put back film.
Yeah, they're going to cleanse, and I'm going to actually go for the burn here. I think.
Yeah, so cleanse with one burn.
Scoring.
Yeah.
We'll hold off on declaring the burn just.
Yeah, sure.
So I think that's the Grav Captain needs to be with these guys.
The host list is also like super CP intensive because. You want a 6-inch deep strike or have it as an option. You're going to use your sustains, your lethals, crits on 5s. Generally every turn, pretty much, apart from turn 1 maybe.
I'm going to advance these guys.
And you're trying to grenade strike if your saboteurs are dead as well. So it's a list. It's very CP hungry and intensive. But I'm just trying to push through all the different secondaries. I just want to see other life. This is a bit more of a practice, mess around game, not necessarily how I would play in a singles matchup.
Yeah, I think if we had to play this differently, it would very much depend on what our team needed from us.
Yes.
Both our lists are very capable of tabling.
Yeah, I think
we
shouldn't be into each other unless I'm.
It's a very stable draw.
Effectively blunting each other. That's why I would get paid in.
Yeah, which is not unreasonable at this.
No.
This weekend, I would try and hunt into you because you're going to 20-0 somebody on our team if they don't know GSC.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we'll do a little bit of shooting.
Yep.
These aggressors can see all 3 of those. So I'll start with the Rhino. He's going to hunt to kill them because it's hilarious.
Yes. That's it.
One guy is dead.
Is it IP3? Is it?
Yep. The Stormbolter.
Okay.
1 hit. 1 wound. No AP. You have cover.
Yeah. Dead.
Cool. And then I'm going to shoot the. So he's probably going to cleanse. We'll do a cleanse here. We'll probably do a burn here. The Indomitor team. The 3 aggressors.
You can't cleanse because I'm mostly 3.
After I kill it.
Oh, after I kill it, yeah, sure.
We'll see how the shooting goes, right?
Yeah.
So the aggressors.
Do this guy.
Yeah, like I'm thinking if I put them
What's
there,
the range
they're
of it?
actually shooting doesn't matter. 24 with the bolt storm gauntlet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like 12 with a short range.
Oh, that's the flamers. I'll check.
18. I think it's 18.
There's one guy's in 18. Watchmaster, Indomitor kill team. The bolt storm gauntlets are 18.
Yeah.
And the Fragstorm grenade launchers are also 18, so I will just shoot
I think you're
them.
in it. I think you could be in 18 easily.
I definitely could have been.
Just moving forward a smidgen.
I just being dumb about it.
Yeah, I didn't think they were 24.
Cool. I didn't, yeah, to be fair. It hasn't mattered that I shoot them. I get them close to the melter anyway. They are 24 when you use the strat on them. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So 3, 6, 9 from the things.
Gauntlets.
That's the one. 1 stay. And then closest thing, so 3 is to a note. I get strike 6.
Dead.
Good.
I'll swim my last 2 points to bring them back.
Yep. It gives you some scoring, but
it does, yeah.
They were there anyway. They could have done all the scoring they wanted to. Pretty much. You've had behind enemy lines. You've had a homers. I don't care if you get my backfield anymore.
No. Just because.
So here's
I don't know the secrets are like so.
The multi-melter. Misses twice. Here's the 2 melter rifles. They also miss twice. Maybe I'm not getting it. It's fine. I'll bang the charge. It'll be fine. We then have the 2 heavy bolters, which hit you 3 times. No sustained or lethals. Strength 6.
So 5s, T7?
Sorry, strength 7. Strength 5 goes to 7.
So 4s?
4s. 2 at -2 2 goes to -1. 2 damage apiece.
I'll check it in the rear guy, I guess.
And then the heavy bolt rifles.
So 4
Or
left.
heavy the bolt. Ooh, my shooting has just abandoned me.
Yep.
1 at -3 becomes -2 becomes -1. 3 damage.
One guy's on a wound left.
Good. Well, that was distinctly underwhelming. Do I risk putting the Terminators into them or not? I'm not killing both of them. Is bring it down now per model? No, it's a unit. And if we just make the 9-inch charge they're both lined up for, I'll kill the squad anyway.
Yes.
So the Terminators are going to put everything into the blue squad.
Yep.
If I don't kill you here, you are going to go into the sky. Yeah, fuck it. We're testing the limiting. So 6d6 plus 12. We're back to rolling bullshit. This is good. 10, 23 plus 12 is 35, plus then the 20 shots is 55 shots in total. Because
That's just
yeah. 10.
It's very good at killing 20 men guys in t-shirts.
Yes.
We found out.
20.
Don't know if that answers your question, Ryan. By the way.
25. So this half plus.
I think this
It was
was
55, was it?
Yes.
That's good.
I'm dead, Charles.
3s were sustained. You can pick them up if you want, mate. I don't want to roll all this.
Yeah, I think we'll just pick them up for the sake of
I'm not
watching you
convinced
roll
that I'm going to kill you.
another 65 million dice. We'll just pick the squad.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, with that reroll, I was definitely doing it. I got a bunch more 6s. Yes.
I'm not gonna put. I'm looking. They're not racing Charles. They're just dead.
Cool. That's fine. The Warriors are for like I flubbed it and then you don't pick up the squad.
Yeah, yeah.
The other
I think
thing
with that many
could have
shots,
done,
that many shots in sustain.
I could have put the Cyclone missile launchers. And this is I do want to roll this out because I want to test it. I could have put the crack profile into the
yeah, split it. Yeah.
into the dudes. No, I need because it's fragile crack.
Wow, well, this sustained. Yeah, they would have been dead.
That misses, but 4 go back in. Strength 9, toughness on the back.
7, 3.
So 3s.
Yeah.
And then that is 3, so 7 at -3.
Yeah, that's
Goes into the Ridge Runners for d6 damage at a time.
Oh look, I'm dead.
Yes. So like, yeah, maybe I should have done that to score the points, but it's whatever. Charges. They're going to throw the 9-inch charge into the Ridge Runners.
Yep.
They reroll for free.
Is it on the data sheet?
Yeah.
Nice.
He is going to declare the cleanse action. I think you can start it without controlling it.
Well, we'll check.
We'll check.
It might be on the actual action bit of the card as well.
Well, within range of an objective marker that's not within your deployment zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It only completes if I control it. So.
Yeah, yeah.
They reroll on the charge from the Terminators. Nope. And then the 9-inch charge from the Aggressor Squad. Or the Indomitable
Oh, that's
Squad.
true. That was them. Yeah,
Yeah, that was those Terminators.
Apologies.
So these chaps now here, because they have it on their data sheet.
Have we got CP as well?
No. Okay, they fail.
So one cleanse.
One cleanse, which I wouldn't have declared the burn there because I'm not convinced I'll be able to take that off for you next turn. So cleanse for 2 points. Bring it down is no points.
And you've not burned.
I have not burned.
Cool.
I am going to keep bring it down because I can discard it in your turn now. I want to show that element.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I like that. Really like that change.
I could have turned it into a CP, but
it stops people getting like screwed over for like recovery and shit like that.
Yeah, so there's a bit less than that. So at the end of turn 4, scores look like that. As we go into turn 5.
Yes, Skipper's answered the question as well.
Good. Yeah, Skipper's
turn 5.
Turn 5. It's 65
CP,
60.
I do.
So still no battle points.
That's the only thing I wanted to show off was getting that.
Yeah. No CP.
No, yeah, I got a CP. Yeah, so I'm 3.
3. Cool. I'm up 2. Just the 1.
High storm hostile objective. Right now doing that. And engage on all fronts. We can do that.
Potentially can.
I'll draw. Don't know why I said it like a Centurion. Yeah. Some hostile display of might. Ooh, is a new one.
It's a shiny new one.
There are more units than your opponent's army holding no man's land. Probably not doable.
Maybe if I pick stuff up.
Yes.
Display of might and engage. Cool.
Yeah. And I've ditched Storm, so down to 2 CP.
Yep. Sounds good. If you move the Ridge Runners, I'm overwatching.
Oh yes, I'm well aware.
Are they moving?
I'm not sure yet.
They probably want to for engage.
I've got other crap I could potentially do with. Go pop an advance on these guys.
Yeah, on the Flamer dudes.
12, more than 6 away. Just mark that out. I don't think I can do it with these, but we'll see.
Maybe. I think they might be
12? Yeah, I think I can.
Yeah, I think they can.
So they're going to jump in there. Do you want to overwatch them?
No.
Shocking.
I know, right? They can't advance and charge or anything.
No. It's just to give me engage.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's the land. Just gonna mark a dice for the land.
There is like plenty of gaps back here for your.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking I could just drop a 5-man.
Yeah.
I'll just drop a 5-man. That's cool.
I really do think Outlander Claw got interesting with the resurgence changes.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'd like to experiment with it. Like I really want. Xeno Creed is also really interesting. Like I think Xeno Creed is actually good into this, for example.
Yeah.
Because it can kill 2 things real good.
Yeah.
But it can't kill 3 things.
Yeah.
So because Death Guard are everywhere and you run just lots of stupid demon
Blade
units
drones and
everywhere,
stuff,
it doesn't work. If the meta pivots away from that, I think Xeno Creed. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I don't need to move the
Ridge Runners.
The Ridge Runners somewhat on a bother. Have you already taken? Have you got Colour Horde?
I've not had it yet.
So I'm going to be very brave and hard these guys.
Yep, and then do the burn there as well.
And then do the burn with this 20-man.
Makes sense. I think the bikes are just good.
Yeah, I think they're just a good day issue, like. And you've not had Assassinated yet, have you?
Not yet, no. So stay very hidden.
Yeah, still going to stay hidden, but I'm going to move this 5-man squad out just to be annoying.
Sure. So long as they don't charge me, it will be sufficiently annoying.
I'm not going to charge you.
Yes.
Like you've already had no prisoners as well, so.
Yeah. Yep. So lesson learned here is just score points instead of trying to split damage and get greedy, which is fine.
And then I'll drop my last 5-man in the corner there, Charles.
Yeah. You are.
You stick in your backfield anyway, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah. That's
sure.
why they've ran forward. I don't mind if you run there.
Yeah.
Because you've played so defensively in this turn, I think I'm probably just going to bring it down actually going into my turn. I don't think there's many good secondaries for me left.
Yeah,
Like, Assassinate's pretty dead. Storm's pretty good. Storm's good because you're not moving the vehicles. Which is absolutely fine by me. You move it, I score. Otherwise, it just makes Storm dead instead of the 4 points I'm going to get there. Is Overwhelming Force still a thing? Might not be.
I'm not sure if it is. Let's go check though.
I'll have to check.
So I got Engage. And what was my other secondary?
Storm.
Oh no, something of Might, wasn't it?
Oh, Display of Might.
Display of Might, which is
which is
more units in your but which is not
in No Man's Land than I have in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many have you got? 1, 2,
Could I get more?
4, 5.
I could do 6 with the Ridge Runner.
Terminators aren't wholly in, then it's 4.
6 the Ridge Runners would be there.
I'm probably going to be picking up anyway for scoring, so you probably.
And the Ridge Runner there.
Yeah, right. These are your remaining things. Overwhelming Force is still in here.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You've done all your secondaries now.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Let's do
cool.
Indirect Ridge Runner into the Indominator kill team.
Sounds good.
And for max shots.
Yeah, 11.
6.
Yeah, if you kill a good number of Indomitors, I'm going to be sad.
No.
Ish.
10,
Not really.
11. 5s. That was a really good roll. 4s. 3. No AP.
3 ups. Fine.
We'll do the other Ridge Runner into the Terminators.
Shots.
I can see you, so 5 shots.
Yep.
4s, good job. No wounds.
Oh, you get the
Just
stubbers.
+1 AP, yeah. Stubbers, yeah, sorry.
Into me as well, mate.
So I'll do Stubbers from that squad, not rapid fire range. Nothing.
Cool.
I've got 2 CP.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I tell you what, Charles, do you mind if I swap that roll for the squad at the back?
Yeah,
Dominators instead.
I
want to flame you.
Yeah, sure.
Flamers into the intercessors at the back.
Yep.
10 shots, probably pretty much what I wanted. 5 re-rolling. There's 2. And these are AP1 ignore cover chills. 5.
Cool. These will be 4 ups.
Yep.
Kills
Do
1
the bits.
and a half. I will go and make that charge a little bit harder if I can.
So +1 AP there, +1 AP, not on the ball of them. Got 2 CP. Yeah, make the charge a little bit harder. I think I could have been 9 regardless, but go for it.
Yeah, you can be a 9 from 2 models, so it's still a 9.
That's why I was like, kill 1 or 2 guys would be great.
If you'd killed 2, it was bad.
Yeah, totally.
1 is fine.
Right, we'll do the Ridge Runners into the Indominator kill team.
I will free strike armor contempt.
Yeah, these will be the mana lasers, max shots.
That's
lovely. +2 for blasts.
Yep.
So 3s and 2s.
Yep.
That is a good roll.
That's a good start. That's what you need. Twos.
That is 9. Sorry, 8.
Strength 12 on these guys. It's pretty.
Sorry, 7. I can't even count, Charles.
7.
7 AP 4 on to AP 3, but ignore cover.
Yep, that's fine.
So say 3.
I make 3 of those, which is well, it was all 6s or all 1. So 4. So it will go bolt rifle, aggressor.
So first one,
Dead.
doesn't die,
And then dies. So bolt rifle, and an aggressor.
Is it worth me CP in that?
Probably not.
No. Just yeah, cool. Only just. Kills 3.
So aggressor,
8.
bolt rifle, and let's do the bolt rifle dude. Where is the bolt rifle dude in the squad? 3, 6, 5. Am I missing him? Oh, I think he's over there still.
I think did I kill one from indirect earlier or something? Maybe?
No, you've not shot the captain's squad yet, have you?
Oh no, that squad over there wasn't. Yeah, I didn't shoot it.
So there should be heavy bolt gun. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's just a random dude I haven't picked up. He'll be in the back wedge in a corner somewhere.
And then Stubbers. Factory roll in.
Yep.
Another 4 Charles. AP nothing but ignore cover.
He is just missing. I don't know where he's gone. That's weird. 5, you say?
Yeah, AP nothing. Ignore.
Cool.
Actually, I'm gonna do the Stubbers into those
Terminators?
guys just to give me AP. So
It's 3 ups either way.
yeah, still 3. It's you're on 2 ups because there's no AP on those.
Did you not? Oh, because you did it onto.
Yeah, I don't know because I want the crossfire onto them
Sure.
for the flamers.
You 2 damage to
Terminator
a
a bit.
guy.
Cool.
No,
And then
just a dude takes a wood.
I'll,
There's 4 fucking cyclone launchers in that unit.
I'll spend a CP to grenade strike with those
Yep.
guys for 2 mortal wounds.
Cool. So kills him, takes him down to 2.
And then the flamers will shoot that squad
Sure.
for 13.
Yep.
8. Oops.
6.
12 more dice.
This is
5
3 rolling
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AP 1 because of the crossfire.
Yep.
So 3. 4 Charles. AP 1.
AP 1?
Because of the hit you with the ridge runner.
That's
That's
why you
why I
put the
split,
stuff.
yeah.
I see what you're saying now. Cool. Takes 1.
Yep.
Bonk.
I'll just bomb a 90s charge at the back there.
Yeah, easy days.
I might as well CP it because I've got nothing else to do.
Sure. Not that.
Not that.
Cool.
That's the end of my turn.
Any other? No, no other charges. So what is your display of might counts? Just double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5.
Yeah, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool. So it doesn't matter if I pick up stuff. I probably am going to pick up some stuff mainly for scoring. So I will spend a CP, take me down to 0.
Yep.
Why am I down to 0? I should be on 2. No, I didn't. Yeah,
Didn't
so
Overwatch.
I'm going to keep, bring it down. Maybe I'll pick up this 5-man Deathwatch team.
Mhm.
And the Terminators.
Yeah, sounds good. Sorry, puppy.
Because that's the action secondaries, and then those Terminators want to go and get into fun angles somewhere. I'm going to draw my card. Because I'm keeping Bring It Down because I don't think there's anything better for me to score anywhere else.
Yep.
I'm just going to have a look through my deck and see
Yeah, go for it.
what I could score. So you're up to back up to 1 CP now?
Yeah, 1 CP, yeah.
Cool. Right, so
And I scored Big Engage and Might.
Call the Hordes. Yeah, display of might is 4 points. And then engage is for 4 points. And you've started a burn. So I just need... Yeah, I think you're probably going to get a small win here based on the secondaries.
And you get...
Extend is good. Overwhelming Force is fine. Sabotage is fine. Sabotage is probably very good, actually. Area Denial is good. Storm Hostile is good.
Shuffle them. So
Defend is fine. What?
Well, you just see what you got before
Yeah,
you draw.
behind... Yeah, I'm deciding if I'm going to get
Oh,
Bring
yeah,
It down.
yeah, sure.
Secure is 5 points. Assassination is bad. So the bad ones for me are Assassination, Call the Horde. I will get Display of Might if I draw it. Call the Horde I probably won't get.
Mhm.
So it's just... And then everything else scores... Defenders scores less as well, so that's going in the bad pile. Storm is the same as Bring It Down. Behind enemy lines would score probably the same because I just dropped 2 units back here. Sabotage would be 6 points, so that's better. Area Denial is better, so that's a 5. Overwhelming Force...
I think you get rid of it, right?
Overwhelming Force would only score me 3 points. Oh no, I could drop Terminators down here and nuke them.
Mhm.
So Overwhelming Force would be better. Extended Battle Lines would be 4 points, which is the same, and Display of Might would be the same. So there's 4 that are the same, there are 4 that are better, sorry, there are 3 that are better,
3 that are worse.
4 that are better,
3
3 that are worse. Does that make a difference? Because they're only getting better by 1 point. So if I have bring it down, let's do some quick maths. And I get my 4 on that. I can maybe also get that one as well. So I can probably get 6 on that because I can kill the Ridge Runner in that corner. So it's probably better to keep it.
Sorry, I'll let you think about Ryan's asked,
Sure.
are there any specific matchups or benefits for swapping that unit out for bikes for the pure strains?
I'm going to keep it.
World Eaters would be an example
Let
for
me
a
just
specific
measure
matchup.
something.
There's not much fly in the World Eaters apart from maybe the Demon Prince. I don't think they fly on the 8 bound and stuff like that, obviously. So you can block the 8 bound in
36 is still
behind a wall. Orcs is another good example.
They need to go.
You can run up.
Fine.
You could pop a truck with them and then
These guys are getting the sky.
just put yourself in front of that truck. To now the Orc boys moving, pushing up. We don't like
No, I'm going to keep
transports. So even things like Emperor's Children with Rhinos and other stuff like that, they're good to just go up and charge a Rhino and just pin the Rhino in place, force them to use a desperate breakout, things like that.
I go up to 1, and then we're going to keep bring it down, and I'm going to draw extend battle lines, which is 4 points. Cool.
Is it 4 now, not 5?
Yeah, it's just 4.
That's another change here.
Who's doing the recovery? Is it the 21 squad?
The Bairn was the 20. Sorry, the Bairn was the Saboteur.
Cool. And there's absolutely no way I can get with
Yeah, because I've zoned this.
Sure,
this
that's fine then. We are just going to try and kill both
You're going to kill the Ridge Runners.
Ridge Runner and that one. So I'm taking army-wide lethal hits.
Yep.
Do I give sustained hits to anything? I think sustained is better than lethals when
I don't think you need it for what you're trying to kill. Right.
I will put sustained on the Indomitor and the... I'm thinking these Cyclones into that one.
Oh, yeah, sure. Is it
36?
36, yeah.
I measured it. It's fine.
Yeah, you could
even
make
if they
you
go
don't
up,
need to
because
move.
that's the question: is if they don't go up or not. I want them up for scoring.
Okay, are they up there? Are they?
Yeah.
Right,
Just can you just drop them down so they're within 36?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need to do
I think
more than that.
Pretty much just where there was.
You could just wander into melter range.
Maybe you can get in there if you wanted to. I think. Maybe. No, I don't think.
They just go there because they ignore cover at that point.
Yeah, you're good.
Oath target will be the solo one because I can always charge this one with other stuff. He's going to go there for cleanse.
All in 36.
These guys.
It's a good mistake for me. I probably should just left it here. No, I brought it out for might. That's what.
Split might.
And I couldn't be wholly within because I'm assuming it says wholly within. So
it's
that
wholly
wouldn't work.
Can I borrow the tip measure?
You go for it.
I don't know where I put mine. This Rhino is not getting onto that objective. Combi Lieutenant will be burning. I'm going to advance the Rhino. I'm going 2 and a pivot. So that's 4. You've got 8 inches left.
And again, I could have run away with the other Ridge Runner squad.
Yeah, but then I overwatch it. I score bring it down in your turn.
Yeah, exactly. So it gives you an extra point. So.
No, so let's bring it down. I've got and extend. Extend. I'm going to get for 4.
And then bring it down. You
Scorched Earth. We're both going to get 15 on.
Yep. And you get 6 for bring it down.
And hopefully I get 6 for bring it down, which will take it to 85, 88. So it'll still be a very close draw.
Yeah.
You've scored slightly better on cards because that's the new cards, I think.
Yeah, that's what
having the CP to cycle through means you get the better consistency.
Yeah,
I would love to get some sort of CP generation in this list.
Yeah,
that's what I'm aiming for. Let's see if it's actually
go for
possible.
Me,
I have...
You got 1 CP, yeah?
No, because I spent it to give these 2 sustains.
Okay, right, got it.
Yeah,
sure.
I need to be discarding cards for that, but because of the game we're playing, I have to score every
card.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah. So we'll start with the...
Good. Do these first?
The melter's already closer than it needs to be. The heavy bolt.
You just him first, right? Just to chip the wound?
No, because he's probably going to be burning.
Oh, okay,
Actually, it doesn't necessarily matter. I can only burn 1 objective.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I will try him first then.
Yeah, you might as well.
So it's on pivots.
And it's your off, right? That was. Or was it off?
No, the Oath is the big one.
Yeah, go for
it.
The
solo one. So this is 1/6 here. Nothing.
Nope.
That's fine.
Normal guns for the melters.
Yeah, I'll put everything in here. I don't care about this unit.
These units took.
So here's the 369 auto bolt gauntlets. I'm not getting the bonus strength here because they're not my closest eligible target. That's the only thing that I would want to think for. So I get 2 sustained because this unit has sustained, and then winning on 5s.
Yeah, T7.
Twin linked.
Would get cover.
Yeah, from this.
Yeah, because this batsman can pass. So yeah.
Just the 2.
2 AP.
No.
So 3 ups. Does it explode? Yep. Cool.
Can
you kill it with the melters?
Yeah. So the multi melters hit you twice, hit you once. The melter rifles Don't hit you at all. This is going to be winning on a 3. 1 wound at -4 becomes -3.
Yeah, it goes through.
D6 plus 2. 4 damage.
4 left.
Yep. Where's my Gravis Captain? Let me bring him out as well.
Yeah, go for it.
Bonk. Then we've got the heavy bolters. The Deathwatch heavy bolters. So this is 6 shots.
The damage 3 heavy bolters,
which are sustained and lethal.
Weird reason.
They all miss. 1 sustains back in, which is lethal. This is
fives?
strength 7, so 3.
Fours, yeah.
Because these are
Fours,
close.
C7.
Okay, so 2.
2 AP, 2.
-2 goes to -1.
Love it.
Cool. The Deathwatch, the regular heavy bolters. 2 hits. No wounds.
You're going to punch me, Charles?
I am going to have to punch you, mate. I've got the frag launchers first. 9, 12, 11, 3, 7, 10, 11. 3s. Of X sustained, of which you get 1 and 2. Yeah, really not getting the sustained lethal combo out of that, which I was after. These are 5s. So 6 on your arm save, please, mate.
Yeah. That's the thing. With your second off has been when to manage that, when to use it. 2. So he's got 2 left.
Cool. And then we'll do the
Gravis Captain.
What's the Gravis Captain got? I gave him the shooty profile because he's in a shooty unit. Is he down? Oh, he's taken 2.
He's got 2 left. I took 4 from the military.
I did do 4 with the metal. Okay, then I'm probably fine to kill you here. Mastercraft heavy bolt rifle, 2 shots, 1 hits, strength 7, 1 wound, -1.
Dead.
Cool.
Does it explode? Yes.
Cool.
Doesn't matter.
Cool.
Cool. And then so
we haven't speedrun this game. Nate, we started early. We started like 6.
Yeah.
So actually, to be fair, it's only been a 2-hour game.
But Nave, to be fair, we do. You know, you've played me.
We don't play slow.
I don't play slow.
So here's the cyclone missile.
I've never timed out in my life.
I have once.
My opponent timed out. I refuse to say I timed out because I've finished my entire game.
We spent 20 minutes trying to find a judge.
All right, fair.
So 2, just to show that I'm not lying about these, 2 attacks each with cyclone missiles, hitting on 3s. I have got oath against this guy.
Yeah.
We are going to fish for sustains. Yeah, it's fun, innit? I've still not learned my lesson. At the weekend, I won't be doing this because this happens.
You don't.
3s.
It doesn't kill me.
Nothing. Cool. So I only get 4 and bring it down, which doesn't change the result a dime. It's 88 to 83.
Good
so
game, mate.
10-10.
Good game. I think we played that as we would have played for teams. So
I would have played for a draw. Yeah. I can't. You have too many activations and too much stuff, and I'm far too lethal for you to try and. Like,
yeah, exactly.
As soon as I got established here with a unit,
I'm not.
I think the Outriders here was maybe a mistake because it let me get fully tucked in. If they're not there, I'm sort of relying on an advance, which is a bit sketchy. You can find a 6-inch angle, so I have to put both units on, and then I risk losing them both. But giving me that slingshot charge in was really, really nice.
Yeah, I think it's just to show off what you can do with that unit as well.
Yeah, for sure. The Deathwatch Terminators are phenomenal. They're so good. The Indomitor kill team, not great in this matchup.
No.
But they're good in other matchups.
Yeah, totally.
They're worth keeping.
Totally that. And even there's lots of T3 bodies that are hard to get rid of.
Yeah, like they're good into
hard to shift.
The 2 wound bodies that are running around, like the bikes I can kill. If you had Abominants or Aberrants.
Yeah, I think if this was a Biosonic pressure list, you do better into it.
Depends how. If you get lucky with smash charges, then I don't.
But I just think Rearmor and Contempt, if he doesn't hit with his mortars, it gets real sketchy because they're only damage to the Aberrant, so they can just bounce off those.
Yeah, I think the new missions. How do you find those? I found them a lot lower scoring. I really felt the need to score everything rather than cycle.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if I'm not getting the secondary, I'm going to get rid of it and get something different.
Because we only had 33 and 28 on secondary, and we were both scoring both our cards every turn.
Yeah. I think they've raised the floor and pulled the ceiling down. Yeah. So your games are going to be very close. They're going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points with challenger cards.
Yeah.
You're really going to struggle to blow games out unless it's games you're really going to win in that massive margin anyway, due to play skill.
Yeah.
So I like the new changes so far. The new cards didn't come up. Maybe I'm exaggerating them being in every
display
time.
did. And tempting targets.
No, as in the new challenger cards. I'm interested to see what we would have got for a challenger card.
Yeah.
For the top one.
So if one of us was losing by 6 points.
Force of breach.
So maybe I could have.
Force
instead of terms when I was scoring
not
2
giving
points,
it and get this.
I just choose not to have it so I can have that challenger card because they give me enough of a comeback mechanic where if I get 6 points throughout the game, all of a sudden I'm 1 point behind you, and then I just need to get over the line a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But I think we got Andrew in the chat pointing out that the Indomitors needed the Oath a lot more than the Terminators did.
Yes.
Yes and no, because I needed the fishing from the Terminators to... What I really suffered from was CP management, because I was spending way too much when I want to be having enough to go uppy downy for free. I can do that every turn for free, but I want 2 really in every turn so I can go strip cover and get something in a doctrine, because living in that sustained doctrine is very, very key to how this army plays, I think.
Definitely, yeah.
So I need to basically be getting to that 2 CP every turn, so I either need to build up a bank or be discarding cards more aggressively, and I don't think into your list I can discard cards.
Yeah.
Because I need to score everything. If I discarded even 2 cards, that pulls the differential down a lot.
Yeah. And the challenge card would have been Force Breach, which is the strat, which is your movement phase, 1 unit from your army that's not been selected to move that phase. Each time it makes a normal move or advance, it can move through models and terrain features. Don't think it really mattered.
No, not really.
And then the strat, the secondary extra point scoring, whatever you want to call it. Your shooting phase, 1 unit from your army.
Maybe. Yeah, which is what they've called it.
Just say I just didn't read it.
No.
Your shooting phase, 1 unit from your army that is not within your deployment zone and is wholly within 9 inches of one of the battlefield edges. Completes immediately. You score 3 points.
Baby contain.
Baby contain.
That would have been great for me to get is 3 points. So if I have a 2-point card, it probably works out better for me to just voluntarily discard that, gain the CP to then score the 3 points on the challenger. So that is something I need to be more aware of actually going into this new meta, because I think that's a very viable thing. If I know it's close and I'm behind by 5 points or so, I'm not going to locus.
It's not going to come up. It's not going to come up this weekend, but it's something to think about. I think, definitely. You didn't realise you're playing.
Yeah, that's Sam, who's on Team Island, who handles all of the allocations, and he gets mad at me when I play anything that isn't my allocated factions.
It's for stream. It's allowed.
It's stream content. It's
for content.
And also because the guys that I'm playing with this weekend would not let me have my 2 factions.
That's not. Don't come with me. That's not my choice. I'm the
Sam,
GSC or Demons
Sam,
guy.
I'm hitting the play quota for the assigned factions. That's all I'm saying. I'm getting 5 games in a 10-day period of those 2 factions. So, and they specifically said after that they don't care what I play. So
okay.
We're fine.
Well, there you go.
But with that,
thanks for watching.
Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, please like the stream.
Like, subscribe.
If you want to see more of this content, subscribe. Share it to all your gaming groups and all your friends. We are occasionally funny and occasionally know what we're talking about.
Mighty
Melee channel sponsors. Use my affiliate link. Get some of the lovely kickback. If you go to Resin War Games and use Top of the Table, you get 20% off and gives me a little bit of kickback. And it's
some good stuff.
So please go check all those guys out. We'll say thank you for watching. We'll be back maybe on Thursday, or I might be moving into the studio and actually building the walls because the backdrop panels are arriving.
I'll maybe do a sneak peek of what it's going to look like.
There are, if you remember, there are behind the scenes things. But yes, thank you for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next one.
Cheers, everybody.
Ciao. Where's the button for this? It's that one. It's that one.